session of Tales of Tellos, the Sea Mage. I am the Dungeon Master of Order, and I'm joined by these awesome people who are the players. And we've had a fun ride for everyone who celebrated it or not. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and next time will be after the New Year. So this is our last session for 2023, and we'll hopefully be starting or continuing to go strong into 2024. So we're gonna do it. But yeah, this is session 19. So if anyone has not seen any of them, feel free if you want to go to our YouTube channel, Castles and Calamities. You can watch all of our previous Twitch streamed episodes, not just for this one, but also our Thursday campaign, because we also have a Thursday campaign which is run by Chaos, also known as Lance here, the as he is naming himself the Sand Master for it. So yeah, feel free to watch if you want to watch a show taking place in the Age of Antiquity with a guild that basically oversees all quests across an entire huge continent. Feel free. We're on our summer vacation. We just got into level 2, and we're gonna continue on and see what happens there. So, but yeah, if you are been watching all of them, welcome back. Always happy to have returning people watch and enjoy the show. So. Just to double check, Lou or Alice, do you still have the barriers? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Just wanted to
So
make sure if we've transitioned into the new one or not.
no, that's
Um,
New Year, New Me. We're going probably bunny next or cat. Cat. We're going cat next.
Speaking of cat, everyone say hi to Storm out there in the interwebs. He's adorable. So awesome. But yeah, let's see. Does anyone have any questions or anything they want to bring up at this moment before we officially get started? If not, let's get started with tonight's session of the Steam Age. All right, last time, our group of adventurers traveled to Bavard, arrived there, the last stop before they made their trek into the Tanin Desert. They went and explored some of the town, tried to find out some more rumors, and then eventually got some last minute supplies, and then trekked into the Tanin Desert. From there, it has been about 2.5 days of traveling atop camels and a horse towards the oasis location that was given to them. The quest, is to eliminate the serpent folk that are occupying the oasis and are extremely hostile and potentially threatening to pollute or corrupt the oasis and the water system that it is connected to. The group has been tasked with the elimination of the serpentkin and to prevent the oasis from being poisoned for it. The first day was completely uneventful. It was actually really relaxing in one sense, as the group was able to enjoy the night full of stars and very just like average and decent weather, despite the heat for it all. The second day was much more hot. And at night, there was an incident involving a potential, or not a potential, involving a demon. This demon, its chaotic evil essence seemed to have somehow latched on or corrupted Big Red for a moment until he finally was able to purge it, thanks to in part to a spell cast on him for protection against good and evil, and he was able to purge the evil as well as change his subclass into Path of the Berserker for it to have that clean, pure rage for it. The third day was full of sand, and there is not a crevice in all of y'all that does not have sand in it because it has been like literally a day of just being buffeted by sand. Now, you could take it off, you could do kind of like dust it off afterwards, but expect sand to be appearing here and there for the next several sessions or weeks, whereas one person put it, maybe potentially months. With the group continuing onward, at night, they were able to actually reach and make really good timing. This is in part thanks to Camem, uh, Camel M, who is wild shaped, and his extraordinary survival checks that were able to shorten the distance or shorten the traveling time and prevent you guys from getting lost or sidetracked across the dunes of the Tanin Desert. You're about 1 hour away. At night, you settled in, especially because of the sandstorm that's still going. you all decided, especially with a lot of you suffering one or even two levels of exhaustion, to just rest and prepare to strike at dawn. Some of you also, or two of you, I should say, Zanny and Chance, use this moment to focus and try to divine the future and strategize. And it was then that they were able to see an hour into the future to see the different what was there at the waiting for them at the oasis. They saw several serpent folk, one large one, and one that seemed to be carrying all the several vials of poison that could potentially threaten the oasis system itself. The group debated, discussed, DM kind of like forced a vote, and you all decided to rest that night, uh, and then wake up on the 6th of Heat, as you all are now, after the long rest, everyone can mark off a long rest, and getting ready, waking up early before dawn or at dawn to see what you're going to do with the Oasis. So, as is usual, everyone roll me a d20. Alice with that 20.
We're so fucked if she rolled a nat 20.
All right, so we got Alice who rolled the nat 20, Zanny who rolled a 4, Lance, you got 11, Calliope, you had the 7, Erlon, the 8, M11, Chance, the 9. Awesome. Big or M and Lance, roll another d20 for me. You both rolled 11. Okay. M, you did the 8, and you beat Lance, who had the 5. So awesome. All right. Let's just go through the motions. You guys are waking up or have already woken up. You are at camp. I believe the last person on watch was actually Callie and Alice. So this actually makes sense that Alice, you go first. What is Alice doing as people are waking up? Is right before dawn. The sandstorm has abated, but you are not sure what the weather is going to be for this next day.
So honestly, Alice would, as she hears like people waking up, she would have left Callie and told her to kind of just keep an eye on the camp, and she's gonna go off to the side a little bit and just try to like get some of the sand out of places there shouldn't be sand. And then while she's doing that, she's going to be cursing whatever gods led her to this desert because Alice has never willfully gone out on a trip like this and she's struggling. And she's going to use. Wait. Gassan, actually, can I take that back?
Sure. What are you
She's not going to
suggesting?
walk away from the camp. She's going to, as everyone's waking up, she's going to start just telling them that they need to get their shit together and that they're going to be successful today. And I'm going to use Inspiring Leader on everybody but myself.
All right. So that's how many
10
temporary hit
minutes.
points?
It's, oh, yes, right. I honestly forgot I had this, so I apologize, guys. It's 10.
So yeah, everyone, as you're waking up, Alice is saying that you all are going to be doing great, and
Does everybody listen to me? That's the main thing. If anybody doesn't listen to me, I'm giving one to
you
myself.
you all do sense there is some magic afoot in her words. You
She's
you
kicking
all
people awake. She's just talking at you all.
How actively do we have to be listening, or do we just know Alice is talking and we're kind of listening to the general idea of it?
general idea is fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to like stop and listen. You're just as long as you're hearing it and staying within, I think it's a 30 feet perimeter
Uh huh.
for it, you're able to get the benefits of it.
Mm-hmm.
Get outside if you want.
So, yep. So for those who listen, you gain 10 temporary hit points. For those who don't, you're able to just ignore Alice for it all.
But she's giving it to everybody.
Awesome. All right. Let's go next to Big Red. Or no, sorry, M. You rolled the high. Yeah, M. What you doing in the morning?
He would be doing his
kind of normal morning rituals of making sure he's got all the spell components that he needs and attuning with nature to pick his spells and get that all situated. And then just making sure that everyone ate whatever food we have. If not, he'll get good berries ready for everyone and just make sure that we're ready for the day and then get ready to shift back into whatever mount he's going to be today.
All right. You do know that you're only like an hour away, so that is also a discussion you all might have, whether you're going to leave the mounts here or if you guys are going to take them with you closer to the Serpentkin, potentially risking them. But that is a discussion you can start having. Otherwise, you can just listen also to Alice as you're meditating and everything. In fact, while you're meditating, roll me D100 for me, please, M.
Sure. Oh, excuse me. The computer's being laggy today. There we go. Almost 42.
Almost 42. Awesome. All right. Thank you for that. If nothing else, Lance, what is Lance doing as he is waking up and getting ready?
Waking up and getting ready.
There we go. Anything else? It doesn't have to be, just want to give the opportunity.
No, Lance is just doing his thing.
All right. Cool beans. Let's go to Chance. What is Chance doing as she's waking up and getting ready, if anything special or different than that?
Probably just go and take care of the camels.
Taking care of the camels. Perfect. All right. Let's then go next as you take care of them. Roll me roll me an animal handling check. The DC is just 5. I just want to see how well they're bonding with you. That's a natural 1. Yeah. Do you want to, before I say anything, are you keeping that or using any timey-wimey stuff for it?
We're about to go into battle, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
They spit at her.
That's roll a dexterity saving throw chance. 14. You're able to dodge out of the way. Something has happened. Humphreys just woke up in a very bad mood and he spits at you, but you're able to dodge out of the way. And then Sandra and Humphrey are now like arguing with each other for a moment, but it takes some time. You're able to calm them, both of them down. Perhaps they're upset about just something in the air and such, but they're not happy at the moment for it. Yeah, well, I'm on the wrong side of the sand dune. Ah. All right. Well, technically today is the 6th in game, so it's actually kind of like Monday. So Humphrey just hates Mondays, essentially. So, yeah.
But does he like Wednesdays? Because it's hump day.
Yes, because he's Humphrey and he loves hump day for it. All right. Awesome. Let's go then to Zanny. Anything Zanny, or sorry, no, I'm getting my numbers mixed up. I'm sorry, guys. Big Red, it is your turn.
I guess like waking up wise, just kind of getting ready, but also just almost like the same sense of when I first spoke to Geist, just kind of looking into the sunlight, just really just reminiscing and thinking about everything that happened the previous night, but then also just everything in general.
All right. Kind of getting just in that kind of like sense of mind, state of mind, and just getting ready for the fight that is
what's to come. Yep.
Awesome. All right. Now on to Calliope. What is Calliope doing?
She's cleaning her weapon, getting the sand out of it, oiling it up, trying to practice the technique her father taught her of just feeding all of her emotions and all of her distractions into the task at hand, trying to clear her head, and just staying quiet and just trying to get her head in the right spot to do some killing.
Awesome. Yeah. You do that, and just like with Big Red, you're able to get into the zone of things for it. Perfect. And Zanny, the good doctor. There was that thing that happened in the middle of the night, but everything else it's been a normal morning for you at least. But anything you're doing as you wake up and are getting ready.
I make notes of that dream that I had, and and that woman that I talked to, or that person that at least presented as one.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of make a mental note of it to bring it up later because I've got some work to do, and I start working on my formulas, and I'm gonna quick mix a few tonics, and try to squeeze in a couple of buff spells and then a short rest in the first hour to get my spell slots back. So
Okay.
very first thing I do in the morning is just like the tent flap goes open and Zanny's head pokes out and goes, Lance, hey Lance, I need your help. I need a little bit of a top off, sweetie.
Okay. Lance will go assist
Perfect.
with the top off. Do you want me
All
to
right.
roll for that?
No, I think it's just part of her like preparation for the day.
Yeah.
You're all good for it.
Okay.
All right. Well, everything is happening, and I'm assuming well, let me ask: is everyone just like eating rations, or is anyone mixing rations to try to make a breakfast? Just wanted to see the kind of like the mood of the camp.
Alice is really nursing the heat at this point, so she's gonna take one of M's good berries because she can't stomach a breakfast right now.
Okay. Speaking of which, Big Red, roll me a d20, please, for today. $16.
Thank God it's better than earlier.
Yeah. Actually, it is a bright day, and the heat, maybe it's because of the sand and everything, but the heat isn't that bad today. It's still hot, but not as bad as it was in previous days.
It's 110, not 120.
Yeah, so used to the humidity already. Or the dry.
Yeah. You
But
definitely
it's
notice
dry heat.
there's some more clouds in the sky for it. They're not a lot of clouds and they're not big, but they're just enough to try to like lower the temperature by a few degrees. So, and lower the DC in case anything happens for it. All right.
Callie's going to try to get a good berry from M, and she's going to ask him a quick question.
Sure. Go ahead.
Hey, Imran, would y'all do me a favor?
Sure, depending on what it is, of course.
Could you ask Puddin what she'd prefer? Does she want to come along because it's going to be powerful, dangerous, or does she want us to leave her here? And if we ain't back by the time the sun goes down, maybe she and the camels should head off. I don't know. Ask what she'd prefer, please.
All right. And he'll turn to Puddin and say, "All right, Puddin, if you could go ahead and just stomp your hoof twice if you would like to go with us to, well, certain danger. Your life will certainly be at risk if you follow us, but you're willing to. Or we can have you stay here, and if we don't make it back after, well, I don't know. How's your sense of if we don't make it back after whenever you get hungry, you can just wander off. So if you want to go with us, stomp your hoof twice.
Let me roll for her. She kind of just like stares and does not lift up her hoof.
Tell her I love her and tell her to stay safe, please.
Yep, he'll definitely translate.
She does nuzzle Callie at that moment. So.
Okay.
All right.
She's trying to keep it together.
Yep. What are you all doing as after everyone about an hour after dawn? Are you all talking about any strategy? What are you all doing as you are now ready to go?
Zanny starts off by handing everybody else except her a tonic. Said, "All right, this should all help you out."
What's it do?
And this is the spell I was casting, and then taking the short rest to get my spell slots back. But I'm dropping aid twice, so
Okay.
everybody in the party except me gets 5 extra max HP and 5 real HP for 8 hours as soon as they drink the tonic.
I do love Big Red's expressions, even when they're muted. Just like, what?
It's all the HP just to go straight into the battle. So I'm so excited.
So is it
Yep.
10 max HP for 5 hours?
It's so
Five.
your max. You get everybody except me is going to get 5 max HP for 8 hours, and that also comes with 5 healing right now as well to fill in those max HP.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Hey, Erlon Big Red, can we talk for a second?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sure,
saw
Callie.
Lance talking, but we'll get to Lance in a moment. But you were muted. I saw.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Alice, if you click on your hit point button, the words hit point in D&D Beyond, it'll actually let you add them in there, and then they'll come off with a little text.
I did the 5 modifier, so it went up by 5.
Okay.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, Callie and Big Red.
So you're more of an up close and personal guy. So the question I have for you is, are we going to concentrate our attacks on the same target? How do you want to do this? What's your play?
Well, Callie, usually what I tend to go for is like you can tell the one that's calling the shots, and I kind of just go straight towards that specific one.
So do you want me to support you in that, or do you want me to take other targets on?
If anything, I want you to make sure that others are okay. But if you're able to support me, I'm fine with that. My main priority is just making sure everybody's okay and
Might
taking
ask
things down.
If I could suggest, if you can draw them so their backs to me, I don't run the risk of putting a bullet in you.
Yeah, I can try, but once I see red, I keep going. But yeah, I can definitely try.
Okay.
Why don't you just keep doing those good shots? I hate to say it, Callie, but after seeing your shots previously, I mean, you have your way around a gun. So,
Do you mind if I just brag for a second?
of course not. I mean, I can't stop you. So
I took out a Battle Force Angel with one shot. She didn't even get off an attack.
that's pretty cool. I've never fought a Battle Force Angel.
You don't give a shit, do you?
It's yeah, I do. And I'm totally BSing you right now, but I'm pretty amazed.
Not even gonna bother. All right.
I'm proud of you. That's awesome, Callie. That's so good. Please do the same thing when we start fighting these snakes.
All right, enough.
The two of them banter a little bit, continuing on for it. But yeah, I'm assuming Big Red can tell Callie has a smile on her face as she's playfully mocking him.
Is it a genuine smile?
Absolutely. She freaking loves you. Yeah, she does.
Yeah. But it is also
Well,
nice for Big Red to also hear other people and to share, of course, in other people doing big things, just like how he's Big Red. They all can do big things.
Yep. I just want to see it. It's
Yeah.
not talk.
All right. So, adventurers, what is the plan? You all approaching straight head on? Are you stealthing? Are you breaking into multiple groups? What are you all doing?
My suggestion would be some kind of at least stealth drop on them with a grenade or two and soften them up. That way we don't got to worry about friendly fire, dropping those kind of things in once we run in. Start it off with the bang.
What are the odds we could get between them and the Oasis? So if they do make a break for it, we're there to stop them. We don't want to have to be chasing them.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to know that until we get there. We don't know if they're set up in the Oasis. We don't know if they're set up away from the Oasis. There's just a lot of stuff we don't know.
Well, if we do want to be a little sneaky, we may not have waited, or we may not have been doing this at night, but I can perhaps bring a little bit of the shadows with us with some magic that can help us sneak a little bit better.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I say we get there first and kind of scope it out. Because if we can surround them, that might be better for us.
Well, wait a minute. The sandstorm's done, right?
Yeah, it's a clear
Yep,
day right
it's
now.
cleared up.
Why don't we send Lance's pet,
Shield.
whatever it
bird thing.
is?
His scary bird thing.
It's
Sure.
a flying snake.
Yeah, that thing. Oh, that's
'cause-
that's the thing right there.
'Cause
Yeah,
that's a
exactly.
normal thing that people have. So
I guess so. I really liked it as, I hate to say it, as the undead turtle.
that speaks more about you, Erlon, than it does Lance.
I thought it was cute.
I'm not sure it does, but okay.
I will just make a note. Chance, you do kind of like ever since kind of like the demon appearance, that Dretch, you've been eyeing kind of like Sheldon just a little bit. Like every now and then your finger twitches as there's his spirit. It comes from the abyss. So there's your infernal blood just does not like that part of him. But with
And here I thought me and Sheldon were buds with the devil blood, but no, apparently not.
that's just a little bit, just it's like reflexive. Sheldon doesn't seem to mind the foxes. The foxes don't like him, but he doesn't seem to mind anyone else. Sheldon's very much a go with the flow sort of. Well, I can't even call him a turtle anymore. So
No, he's still a turtle at heart.
turtle at heart.
He's a go with the flow abomination.
There. With that being said, do you send Sheldon off, Lance?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you walking while he is scouting ahead? Because if so, you are going to be
Probably
blind for a moment because you're going to be looking through his eyes. You need someone to be at least holding your hand so you're not tripping or falling in the sand.
Thank God the camel can walk.
I
Well,
don't think we're
taking the
taking the animals.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
not bringing them. Okay.
I'll take Lance's arm if he wants to walk.
I bet you'll love that.
That's fine.
All right. Yeah, sure. They won't notice the flying serpent for it. So,
They would actually be native to the area, wouldn't they?
yeah, but they'll see it. Now, the question is whether or not they will be suspicious of that or not. That's the
Nobody's
question.
suspicious of Sheldon. I mean, look at him. He's adorable.
They're serpentkin, and he's a serpent.
Yeah, and they are abyssal, so and he is abyssal, so that's why I'm like, I'm gonna do a roll behind the scenes, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, behind the scenes. What?
Yeah, DM with
But
his.
it should be not far behind him.
Yep. All right. With that being said, you all start making your way towards it.
Making our way downtown, walking fast.
Yep. I'd say you get about 30 minutes in before Sheldon has already reached that location for it. Let me just roll really quickly. Okay. Lance, you're seeing through Sheldon's eyes, and he is flying, and it's so interesting, like how I mentioned before, where he's kind of like slithering through the air with his wings beating. So it's a little bit of a little bit of a small roller coaster for it. And as he's doing it, you normally as a person you would get nauseous from it, but because of the way he sees things, it sort of orients it so it's not dizzying. So it's not dizzying for you, but you still sense that kind of like a little bit of a bob movement for it without getting seasick or sick, just motion sickness. That was the word I was looking for. You see the oasis coming up. It is there's a large oasis for it. It has lots of trees, lots of grass, and even though it was a very sandy day, the all day yesterday, the water still looks pristine for some reason. You're not sure if it's magical or just by the nature of the sediment, kind of like being on the top, or if it was scraped, or if the sediment sunk, or whatnot. But the water is glistening in the morning. And around you are immediately able to notice four creatures. I want you to roll me an Arcana check or religion, because it can go both ways.
You think Lance is going to roll a religion check?
You definitely recognize these. These are mains. So just like similar to Dretches, these are the lowest ranking demons for it. They are squat, they are small creatures, flabby skin, just gray and scabbing and lots of like holes and wounds on their bodies, and they're just milling around, walking in a circle, kind of like a perimeter for it. You can definitely tell the summer sun is not kind to them, but because the demon's natural resistance to fire, as well as, well, let me just double check if they are resistant to fire. Yeah, with you roll a 29, they are resistant to fire, cold, and lightning. You would remember that. You would know that from your studies, especially with a 29 for it. They seem to be resisting the heat and able to endure it, but they definitely do not like it, especially as a lot of their muscle sinew is exposed for it.
So as we're walking, Lance will kind of stop and just loud enough that probably Callie can hear. He'll just go, "Ah, fuck! There's more demons up there."
The last thing I'll mention about this is you would know that these creatures specifically, they come in kind of like two varieties for it. Those that are originally from smaller races, so gnomes and small folk that were chaotic, evil in life, or they were created through one of the demon princes of the abyss that rules over undeath specifically.
Hmm.
His moniker being the Prince of Undeath.
Can Lance talk? Can I carry a conversation with him? Can I ask him a question?
Yeah, he can hear you. He just can't see you right now.
Okay. How many?
How many do I see? Did you say?
You see 4 visible.
Do you know what kind?
They're mains. The little gnarly little. They kind of look undead, but they're demons. They look like angry, fat, rotten, small folk.
What are they doing?
Well, they're just kind of wandering around looking angry at the sun.
I mean, are they patrolling? Are they keeping watch? Can you tell?
What can I tell, DM?
You are able to tell that they are keeping a watch. They are circling as a perimeter guard, forcibly, like forced to march constantly for it. You also do see with your vision a large serpentkin who has the body like humanish torso, humanoid torso, but the lower half is serpentine and his head is serpentine as well, carrying a huge scimitar, like great sword size scimitar.
Big scaly guy has the kind that looks half human, half swishy tail. It's got a really big sword that Big Red's gonna want to take.
Is he the boss, or do you think he's just a grunt?
If he's not in charge, he's second in charge.
Do you see any others?
Do I see the priest that was mentioned?
So 1 point of clarification, because this was Rob. So actually, you would be coming out of the vision and going into it, back and forth a little bit. Because actually, the way it says is you are deaf and blind, not deaf or blind.
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha.
So just meadowing, we're just gonna tweak it a little bit.
Lance is coming out,
and then answering
talking,
something, then going back in.
Answering a question, and going back in to look, and then coming back out.
Yep. So all good. The serpent person. Let me roll a stealth check to see versus. Well, actually, for Sheldon, roll a perception check to see if he would be able to see them.
As a flying snake, winged snake. Perception's wisdom, right?
Yep. You are not able to
His
see.
passive's 11.
Yeah, you are not able to see the creature. But
Okay.
you can potentially tell then, excluding things, he's at one of two areas then. He's either buried under the sand or he's hidden in the trees of the oasis.
Is there like a tent or anything they have set up there?
No, you would
Okay.
tell there are some tarps that are still like hanging, that were kind of like helping to buff it or protect as wind barriers from the sand, but there are no
But
tents.
there's no like tent or lean-to thing they had built.
Correct.
Yeah, that Lance will relay that he's either in the trees or in the sand, but I can't see anybody else. But or the guy that Zanny and Chance mentioned last night, I don't see him.
Who's closest to us, DM?
That would be one of the mains. They're kind of like in the perimeter. So no matter
I'm
which area you go around, they're going to be kind of like the first creature you come across.
I'm sorry, which of our party is closest?
Well, right now you guys are kind of like marching in a group, so you all can be as close as you want for it.
I would
I'm
say
going to ask
Lance
for marching order
would've-
in a moment.
Lance would have made Callie stay with him in the middle.
Middle.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's
So
kind of
everybody's
she's
kind of
repeating
around
what
us.
he's saying to make sure that they can hear.
Okay. Perfect. And just to double check, Em, are you casting Pass Without Trace or holding off at this moment?
You said we're about an hour out.
You're about 30 minutes away now.
Then yeah, I would put it on.
Okay. You cast the spell, and for all it usually it's like shadows, but and there is a little bit of a shadowy essence, but it feels more of like a mirage. You can see kind of like this glamour, this illusion magic kind of like wrapping itself around you. You all become a little bit more transparent, making it easier for someone to mistake the dunes if they're seeing right past you for it. And I'm going to ask for stealth checks in a moment, but this is a good question. Are you all going to try to orient yourselves in a certain marching order as you approach? I will say for Sheldon, you are able to avoid anything happening to Sheldon. It seems that they look up and they are not attacking or doing anything to the winged serpent as it passes by past them. Yeah, what's the marching order, guys? Who wants to be upfront and personal?
I want to be in front of Lance. And that's about it.
I want to
Okay.
be not in the back, but not in the front.
I'm in front.
Yep, I saw Big Red. I saw your hand raise. Yep,
Yep. So one, and then I think Zanny's behind me with Lance in the middle,
yep.
and then we'll have Alice, and then Em. Are you? Well, Em
Well,
and Chance.
are we walking like in a single file line up to
I
these
think
people,
more in like
or
a groupish.
Maybe in twos. We can do twos if anything.
You guys can do twos
I'll
or
go
threes.
up front too.
Okay.
Okay, so Em and I.
Em and you.
I will stand with Zanny, just so I'm not at the back.
Okay. And I think I heard Chance. What did you say, Chance? Where are you at?
I mean, how are we approaching the oasis? Are we like flanking? Are we like splitting up into groups?
It's a good question.
Staying in a line.
As of right now, I think like until we get more recon, we're stealthing over there. But like once we get a grasp of what it's looking like, I'm fine with either
If
like
you want
surrounding.
the benefit of pass without trace, you have to be within 30 feet of me. That's the
Oh, that's
only
true.
real thing.
Okay.
So I will
So,
say,
yeah,
I
I
guess
guess-
let's
You're
keep
right.
it as a group. I want everyone to roll stealth checks as you guys are
Mhm.
approaching closer for it, and then I'm gonna move you guys to the map once I see the stealth checks, and we'll go forward from there.
And pass gives us +10, right?
Plus 10 on top of it. So right now we have 31, 20. I am stealth, yes. 31, 20, 16, 15, 21.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration.
Okay.
Disadvantage 2 threes.
Hey, that's good. Callie, there we go. Nat 20 making it into a solid, like a 2-point victory. So great. All right,
I-
I'm gonna.
My roll's
I-
coming in a second.
I miss being level 20 when we could roll a 43 on stealth
Yeah.
for half the party.
Yeah, we'll get.
We're
we'll
not
get
in
there.
this plane of
in like heavy
existence anymore.
armor.
Yeah, we're in heavy armor. We just roll. We're gone. We're not there.
Didn't
Yeah.
get
Was
a
that
one.
supposed to be with
Points.
advantage or no?
No, you
What
get a
was that?
plus 10 to it.
The plus 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yep. So, you all had more successes than not, and Callie's nat 20 counts as 2 for it. So, yep, you are able to stealth closer, and let me move you guys to the Oasis map. You all are right here at the very northwest corner. Oasis, just FYI, is bigger, but just we're gonna use this map for it because I don't want to have to like do a giant Oasis map for it. I think this is big enough for it. So, yeah, you are seeing the mains, kind of like these creatures, as they are patrolling. They are exactly as Lance said they are. They are squat. They are kind of like have stumpy like legs, rotten body, exposed muscle and sinew as they are walking, just forced to march. Even this pain that they're experiencing on this realm, being forced to march, probably isn't as painful as it is in the abyss for it. So maybe a light vacation, even though it's not a nice vacation. But in the middle or near the oasis itself, you are able to see the large serpentkin abomination. At this moment, they have not spotted you. You are able to kind of like cluster a little bit, hide a bit, and you start planning. And I will say, Chance, you are casting Longstrider on Erlon, Zanny, and yourself. Perfect. You're able to do that as well. But yeah, at this moment, you're hiding behind a dune, a little bit of a dune for it. So you're obscured and you're able to talk in hushed tones. I'm assuming anything you're saying now is in a hushed tone, unless it's an exclamative sort of fashion. But what are you all doing at this moment? Are you going to try to approach further as one collective group? Are you going to try to break into 2 groups? This is the moment to strategize or launch your attack.
How stout are those demon creatures?
You're
Probably easy
hard.
targets.
Well, Lance, you were roll an insight check.
And so
Like-
we were the snake guy has the poison stuff, or the demons have, or they all have the poison stuff.
I think it's the serpentkin that hit.
Just the one, the main guy.
The one, we
One
can't
of them,
see.
this
Yeah.
in Chance's and Zanny's vision, it was not the big guy that had the poison. It was another one.
Someone else.
But it is a serpentkin. You were able to tell that much of it.
I also think like these like demons around the perimeter are just there to just basically like give a heads up to us
Interference.
coming. That's all they are. Yeah. They're
Yeah.
not there to fight us really. They're just there to alert people.
Yep.
I
Lance,
think we should.
they're weak. That's what you know. They're the weakest of the weak, along with Dretches. Sorry, Zanny, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, they're fodder. I mean, Red, I'm running under the assumption that you would like to pick the biggest, baddest son of a bitch in the room and knock his ass down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
so that one's your boy.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, we probably just need to run support fire on that sucker and drop him quick, because you're tough, but that sword is about as fucking big as you.
Well, I
Yeah.
might be able to get him to drop his sword.
That'd be
And
helpful.
swords that big take a long time to move around normally.
Yeah.
My biggest worry is
You
we
know,
don't know
big-
where the one with the poison is at right now.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem. I think that one's waiting.
Well,
Oh,
DM, I have a
hopefully I
phonetic
can.
question.
If we sneak a little bit closer, I can try to take a look around. Not too much gets past my eyes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Lance, what was your question?
I have a meta question. Can
Okay.
if you're holding a spell, can you use the sorcery skills with that spell?
Yes.
As an option, or do you have to stay at it all at once?
You have to state it all at once. Otherwise, it's just you're holding a normal for it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I was
If it
thinking
was,
like can I if I said distance spell if needed, or would I just have to say I'm going to use a distance spell and
I would say you'd have
risk
to
burning
announce
it?
it just like how you would like if you were casting the spell or like because you're holding it as a reaction. So you're preparing it just like with the spell, and if it doesn't go off, then it's lost, sort of deal. Oh, and Chance also cast Mage Armor as well.
I think that's our plan. Is we might want to split up just a little bit in case some spellcasters are hiding out and they want to start trying to drop some big, not so
Yeah.
nice bombs on us.
We don't want to be in the middle of a fireball.
No, we don't. Or a lightning bolt.
I think from the distance that I can see, if I can get 30 feet or so closer, I should be able to hit anything that pops up out of those trees with a spell from that far.
I want to try to get to the water as quick as I can because if anything tries to come to run poison, I want to run interference. And if they do get past me, time is the utmost importance. I got to be right there in case they actually succeed.
You ain't gonna do that by yourself, are you, girl?
Well, I can go up
Plan
there
on it.
with you because I also have a way of helping out if they get poison in there. I can just destroy the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
If all else fails, we'll just destroy the oasis and refill it ourselves if we have to.
I've got one shot of invisibility
Okay.
for one person if somebody wants
Yeah.
to sneak in there.
I mean, I could, but I think we might want to hold on to that for something else. You have made me absolutely quick as the 9 hills. I will be able to book it.
Hey, Zanny, question for you really quick.
Uh-huh.
That thing that you were working on to like kind of like take care of the poison stuff.
Yeah.
Would we be able just to throw like how does it work? Like are we able just to throw it into the water and
Well,
it just neutralizes or what?
no. The idea is it neutralizes the toxin. What I would want to ideally do is just get it to the source of the toxin and just right there in it. Putting it in the water is kind of if it gets to the water, we could try to toss it in the water, but it's a long shot. It's just a shot. It's not a good shot, but it's at least a shot if they get the poison in the water.
If we can draw her out and she's holding it, I might be able to disarm her from that too.
Well, my thing is this, and this might be like just a crazy idea, but could we basically already kind of before we even get into the fray, because they might react and immediately try to poison the source, like
Get
could
in there.
we basically get that like whatever you've been working on into the water source, and then if they try to do it, it won't react.
If we put it in and there's no poison in there for it to counteract, it'll act as a poison, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it
Yeah,
is the way it works
clarification.
is it's a poison that's so strong it destroys the poison itself, and then
Yeah,
just
it will last maybe like a turn or two as poison. If
Yeah.
they then put any toxin, it'll cancel it out.
It would have lasted. It could have lasted longer, but I've concentrated it to do counteracting, to do
Yep.
widespread counteracting. And if we were to put this shit in our body, it'd kill us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Danny, you would also convey, you can toss it, and if someone shoots it or breaks it, it'll then kind of like spread out,
Yeah.
and it can neutralize the poison. So even if a
Yeah.
creature throws it like the poison into it, your mechanism can counter it even after if it's been settled, the poison is settling in.
Yeah, it's just gotta happen fast
What
because
mechanism are you
it can't
using?
disseminate a whole thing. I mean, it's pressurized aerosolized like dispersal. Just it's a
Is it
pressure
what we
bottle.
talked about? It's what we
Yeah.
talked about. Okay.
Yeah, need to disseminate without actually destroying the antitoxin. Can't use fire.
Yeah.
So it is small radius, short range. So I've got to be right up in it.
Hmm.
But it's the plan B. Plan A is they don't even get there and do it. It's just if we want to have a plan B, I got to be over there.
See, that's why I think we got to come at this from as many sides as we can, because we
Mhm.
don't know where she is.
Exactly. That's a good
We
idea.
we know that Erlon is going to go take on Mr. Scimitar,
Hmm.
and we know the other four is just fodder, but we don't know where she is or any of her friends.
Well, didn't you guys say last night there was 8 of them?
Yeah, there's more than what I saw here than what I'm
And
seeing right now.
If we only see 5, that means there's 3 other things hidden somewhere.
There's some stuff hiding. Yeah, this ain't the full board. There's pieces on the board that we're missing, and I can't see them. But they'll show themselves as soon as we show our ass, I'm sure.
Like, does it look like they're waiting for us? Basically, like they're already alerted by us. They're just waiting for us to get there.
Looking at it, even from like a passive like glance or watching their movements, no, they
Okay.
are just marching. The mains are just like passive, like looking
Yeah.
around away from the oasis, and they're looking right past you and continuing on. Not even caring. The serpent, the giant serpent king, kind of like has his scimitar, kind of like using it sort of like a rest, as it's just like sitting there waiting. Doesn't look like it's waiting for you, but it's waiting for something.
I feel like as soon as we kill one of those demons, like it's just gonna alert all of them.
Mm-hmm. I think we try to just say screw them and run right past. I mean, Red, if you want to run for that big guy, I can run in right past you and just keep on running.
So one
That's
thing
fine.
we
Do we want?
can
Oh, you
one
get.
thing
No,
we can
go.
potentially do, if Chance says Chance said you can make someone invisible once,
Hmm.
what we can potentially do, since that can stack onto with my stealth magic, if you make me invisible, I can try to get close and see if I can find any of them that are hiding. And if I manage to get caught, then we can just spring into action. It'll kind of be like neither of us are surprised or we're both surprised kind of situation. But if our goal is to try to find the people that we can't see, I'm not too great at stealth, but with all the magic, it can help, and I'm pretty good at finding things.
If I can suggest, and this is only a suggestion, I think we might be thinking too big. We're already trying to get to the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
What if we were to try and set a series of goals? So we need to identify what the short-term goal is. Is it to expose the woman? Is it to take down Mr. Scimitar? And then once we've achieved that goal, what's our next goal?
The poison is the goal. We need to stop.
I think the
scimitar
poison's
is
priority.
just an obstacle.
Yeah.
Find and
That's gonna be
neutralize
the
the
hardest.
poison.
The
Yeah.
poison is first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zanny and Chance will immediately be able to identify which one it has. It's just seeing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Cool.
also
It's not
think
here.
it's rather important before going into the battle to know, if possible, where all of your opponents are, because perhaps we could be falling into a trap right now if we just go in after Scimitar, who looks like he's waiting for something to happen, and we would just be giving him that something that he's waiting for, while the others do their plan.
Honestly, I was thinking you could go the completely other way with the invisibility and make Red invisible, like Erlon, and send him past the oasis. And then we make a big stink over here, draw them out. Erlon's standing between them and the actual oasis where they come from, and maybe he's more like a wall. He pops out of nowhere, just like, hello everybody, and stabs them in the face. Or axes. What do you do with an axe? Do you just whack them? You whack them in the
Just whack 'em.
face.
Just whack 'em.
Oh, now that's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Hmm.
Not the best at sneaking, but I can try.
Well,
If
if
you're
you're
invisible.
invisible,
Yeah, but you guys know me. I
Yeah,
kind of
invisibility
pay
doesn't
attention.
help too much if you're like, I'm Big Red. I'm
Yeah,
Big
well,
Red.
wait,
Just
wait, wait,
imagine
wait,
if-
wait, wait, wait.
Red.
Erlan. Imagine the looks on their faces whenever you pop out and you go, I'm Big Red, and then you, I don't know, say some expletive like motherfucker and just whack them.
Whoa. I mean,
My
it could be cool.
Has
my only
Alice been drinking
concern.
or not drinking this morning?
She's not been drinking, but she's trying to get down with the kids.
My only concern with that is
It's-
I would like to be as close as much of us as close to the oasis as possible before they're aware of us. Because if we draw attention to ourselves all the way over here and they're just like, we're not buying into this, let's just poison the water right now, they are a lot closer and we can't really stop them from over here.
Do you think these things, the the mains are here, like if they go down, are they going to get alerted, or is it going to be like they're going to scream as soon as they have a chance, so we can drop them quietly from here?
I think they're alarms. I think if we just
Yeah.
kill them, I think that's going to be it.
Yep. And like, in all honesty, we could be able just to sneak by them. They don't even look like they're fully even alert.
I have a wild idea.
Let's hear it.
So, M goes up invisible with Lance's bag of coaling, and you and me in it.
You guys won't fit. I can
100
go-
pounds. 100
Are you
pounds.
guys? Are you guys 100 pounds between you?
I weigh
two?
40 pounds.
How much does Erlon weigh?
How much does his axe weigh?
Bro, muscle is weighs a lot more, guys.
We can put Zanny in the bag.
I weigh
Like,
with gear. I
Probably
weigh like 65
120. I
pounds.
don't know.
Okay, so you
I
can
could
send.
also have
Go ahead. Sorry.
my bag, which goes to 500.
Ooh,
The bag of yeah, that could work.
Fit in that.
bag of
Definitely fit
small
in that.
folk.
But
By the way, Big Red,
with one invisible
you can get
person,
your
and then it
axe.
gets you there, and it gets me by the water.
That needs to be a magic item. Bag of small folk. Stick your hand
Bag
in
of
and pull out
small
a
folk?
random small
Open it
folk.
up.
And they
Open
just
it up, and 1d4 small folk just come out. 1d4 small folk fighters just come out. It's a
no.
skeleton.
I mean, that's not a bad
One
idea.
d4 random small folk, and then you roll on a chart to see like what
The
kind of small folk. You might
big
get a
red
fighter.
battle bag.
You might get a.
I
You
mean,
might
that's
get
not
a
a bad
baker
idea.
with a rolling pin.
That's-
Who's mad
that's
because her muffins are gonna burn.
I think that might be good because then I'm right in the thick of it, and then you're there too in case
Yeah.
we need to neutralize this poison right away.
It gets the ones of us that need to be up in the middle of it, right up in the middle of it, and then the other people can hang out back here, and we can just hit them from both sides. Callie can hang it back here and protect like Alice and Lance and Chance, and they can all just take pot shots while we just get up in the middle of it.
So, riffing on your idea a little bit, what if y'all do that? And what if I kind of step out by myself and challenge him, try to get his attention, maybe wing a shot off at him, get him to come towards me, and then you all do what you all do from behind?
I mean, a distraction always could help out.
We can try to draw them. Yeah.
So we need a keyword. Oh, I know. I'll put Sheldon in the bag with them, and then when you're ready, you release Sheldon, and when we see Sheldon fly into the sky, that's when we know the plan is a go.
Okay.
What language do serpentkin speak?
Um, anyone can roll a history check.
Oh,
Burnish.
that is
Serpentish.
like innately, or I think it varies from serpentkin to serpentkin.
Hearthful
Jeez, Chance.
tongue.
sorry. I don't think my
All right,
deception
Chance
check
knows.
counted. Yeah.
I'm
All
a
right, and Chance, wow, yeah. DC wasn't high. The first thing is they would speak local language, kind of like whatever they're doing here. So if they're
Localese.
so they probably do speak either common or Rumic, but innately they speak Abyssal, and that would be Chance, Lance, and Callie. You would know that element of it.
Wait, hold on. That's the one like weird language Lance doesn't speak.
Yeah, Abyssal. Oh,
Aramaic. We're gonna go with Aramaic.
also, sorry, there is one other language they would know, Draconic as well.
Oh, what if we were to dangle Alice as our target of choice?
Darling, what did I
She's-
do on a trip over here to make you hate me so? I literally am wearing your hat right now. Look at this, and she's gonna just.
I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Erlon sure as hell ain't gonna let nothing happen to you.
Well, he might let me get a little bit, chopped up. I mean,
I won't.
Elan, don't look at me
But-
like that. Given the chance, if you let them, they would. If they had a chance to like nibble at my toes or whatever, you'd be like, oh, she'd be fine without a few toes. I'll save her afterwards.
But
I
no
mean, it
offense.
might do you, better
I mean,
to
if that's
learn
what
the
they're
ways.
into, you should charge them extra.
No offense,
Okay.
Alice. You're the least threatening looking one of all of us.
Well, yes, they'll wonder what I'm doing in the middle of the desert, which is the same thing I'm doing.
That's correct. They
What
will
does
be
threatening
wondering.
look like?
Hold on. Do you want me to just stumble out there like a common drunk, like, oh, my 16, how did I
You
end
know
up
where the
here?
mushroom is.
If you could manage it, why, yes,
Do
I
you need a
would.
cup of sugar?
Darling.
Manage it. She doesn't even need to act.
Thank you, Lance.
Gosh.
It's just not really believable that, a socialite like me would have stumbled all the way out here while drunk. Did I get dropped off? And you're not tearing. Well, if you want to tear my dress up, I suppose you could. It'll fix itself.
Do you think that they're going to put that much thought into it?
Are you calling the snakes dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, darling,
Think?
Well,
hold on.
if
Am I the
they-
only person here who has learned never to underestimate your opponent?
Well,
Yeah.
well, that's definitely true. But also, weren't they called fiends? Like, aren't they not just snake people, but like demons from the abyss who are very like rather intelligent?
I think they call it the abyss.
I mean, that's
That's
sure.
But aren't mains from the abyss too? And they don't seem that smart.
I don't think intelligence is their main focus.
My point was that they are not native snakes and shouldn't necessarily be judged by what a snake would do. They're also demons.
What if this is a timed quest and we just ran out of time and they've just poisoned the oasis?
Oh, it is. DM's always keeping track
mean,
of time while we sit and talk.
What if we're just
Exactly what I just
thinking
asked.
this and trying to go one step too deep into the planning?
You know what? This calls for that great legendary hero. Let's just fucking do this.
Oh,
I like
you're
that
talking about
idea.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So can you at least enlighten us on what we're going to be fucking doing?
We're gonna
Yeah,
put the little
what
people
are
in the
we
bag
going
with the
ahead?
snake. We're gonna put my snake, and Lance grabs the bag from Chance, puts Sheldon in the bag, grabs Zanny, puts Zanny in the bag,
Oh shit! Fuck.
and Erlon, you could go in yourself because I know if I try to pick you up, you're gonna hit me with that axe.
Now, one thing
That's
I
good.
will say, as funny as I do think the idea of putting them in a bag might be, I'm like pretty capable of just carrying them as well.
But
But
would we be invisible, or
they
were we gonna
wouldn't
be
be
floating?
invisible with you.
Well,
You would just
so
have two
there.
small.
I
So wait, I
suppose.
want to understand, make sure I'm understanding because there's a lot of ideas. So I'm trying to understand. You guys are putting the small folk into a bag of holding, and are going to then have M carry the bag of holding forward. Is that correct?
Invisible.
Invisibly.
Invisible.
So
With pass without a trace.
with pass without trace and invisible, M would be invisible, the bag of holding would be invisible, and Erlon and Zanny would not be visible because they are not present on this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Right.
They are.
That's what we're saying. If he was
Okay.
carrying them, they would be visible. They just have two floating small folk
Yeah, if he was
following
carrying
him.
them, but if he's
Right.
carrying them inside the bag of holding, they are not visible because they're not there.
Correct.
Right.
Now the question is, how do they get
That-
out of there? Unless M, you are grabbing and opening the bag.
Well, is there anything else? How much? What do you have in the bag, Chance? I mean, you don't have to answer if there's personal items. Is there a lot in there?
Well, my
Because I'm mainly asking because if I go up and just dump the bag out, they both fall out. But if there's all of your things in there, I'm also dumping out all of your things.
You can
Yeah.
command certain things out of the bag. You could just turn it upside down and say people. And
This is
small
where we
people
find out
come
that
out.
Chance is a shoplifter and has been just stealing things from the different stores.
So,
I'd be
that
fine
part,
with that.
that part, I will say, Zanny, I don't think you can just say like people for it.
I'm
You-
bullshitting.
Okay, I'm just wanting to make sure.
I'm full bullshitting.
Okay.
I'm full lying.
What are you all doing?
We're getting in a
Putting-
bag.
Zanny's in a bag. Lance
Okay,
is holding
Zanny,
the bag.
I need you to
Yeah, I'm also
roll
in a bag.
Constitution saving throw because you're entering a vacuum.
Why would you put her in right now? But there's a time limit on
Well, actually, it's
how
not
long
Lance
to be
necessarily
yeah,
in
they have
there.
10 minutes.
You're
Lance
trying
will stick his
to...
hand in and pull
Yeah.
her head out.
And
The
why are
bag
you
of holding
treating her
has,
like
has
that?
10 minutes times the number
she's
of people in it.
person. She's a doctor.
Or divided
For
by.
Christ's sake.
Yeah, if you have two people in there, they have 5 minutes of air.
Yeah, we're not totally in a vacuum. We have, if there's two people in, we have 5 minutes of air.
Gotcha.
Darling,
gotcha.
don't take offense to this, but I don't think the bag look is it for you.
You just have to see her head, and the rest of her is a bag.
One little ponytail sticking out. One little purple ponytail.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear this to the next party we go to.
I just
No,
imagine.
it's not very fashionable, but I'm gonna tell you what, it's useful for getting sneaky. I've done this trick a couple of times. I just never did it with somebody else that was my size.
All right, so they're in the bag. I'm invisible, sneaking up, and I am just going up to next to where the guy. Where am I going with the small folk?
Look for the poison chick.
So you're just approaching the oasis and trying to scout it out at this moment. Invisible for it.
With
I
only
thought-
5 minutes before they start suffocating.
I
Yeah.
thought you were. I thought the plan was, just to clarify, that you were going to get close and release Sheldon, who is the trigger for the rest of us to attack to draw their attention. But you guys are already there.
Yes, that's the
That-
plan.
Yeah. They
We're not
draw
there
Didn't
yet.
they
sound
draw the
very
attention.
confident.
Let
Okay.
Sheldon out as
Right.
soon as
At this moment,
they draw the
there's
attention.
there
we do
seems to be
this.
some activity going on.
In the bag.
The Serpentkin seems to be approaching, or at least moving away from the oasis. What are you all doing this moment?
Go now.
We're going
Now.
now. We're
Okay.
commencing plan.
Oh, what plan?
We
You're waiting for
just said-
Sheldon. When you
Darling,
see Sheldon,
just
attack.
point the gun. Point the gun and shoot when you see the bird, spider, serpent. I don't know what he is. thing.
Snake!
And
You want
who's
to plan?
ca-
You want to
Chance,
plan?
are you
Here's the
casting
plan.
in-
Take us to the water, drop us out, and as soon as the gun starts shooting, go fucking nuts.
Chance, are you casting invisibility on M?
Yes.
Perfect. And Zanny, you're already in the bag. Big Red, do you jump into the bag?
Nicely just crawl in.
It is difficult because you are canonically small, but you are 4 feet. You are basically like a dwarf. So you are trying to stuff a dwarf into a bag of holding. It is difficult for a moment. Roll me a dex check if you can shimmy properly all the way in.
Shimmy.
Suck it in, man. Suck it in.
Wait. Oh, I can do it with advantage. Huh. Wait, no, it's not. Sorry. I accidentally rolled it with
Dex check.
advantage.
So
So
20, you're able to suck it in and kind of like do a weird little, like you have to kind of like suck it in and then put all your arms forward so that you can fully sink into it.
I look like a little gypsy going in. I'm so excited.
It's
You belly
standing in the
dance
bag,
into
grabbing
it.
his foot and pulling him in.
I'm belly dancing.
And then you both are now just suspended in darkness.
You know,
You
if
just
we
hear
put one of the
shotgun loading.
if we put one of the snake folk in there, we can summon them out with a flute.
Is
Close
that how
it.
you're going to get Sheldon out of there?
You have passed that trace or maintained. Chance, you cast the invisibility. M disappears. M, you are starting to move forward towards the oasis, correct?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Please, I'm gonna move some tokens away from the group, but move your token where slowly, like about 15 feet, because you're going slow. And I'll tell you when to stop, but do it 15 feet increment each time. Right? Continue on, please. All right. I need you to roll a stealth check for me. And you do have advantage because of invisibility and pass without trace, which is a plus 10 on top of it.
Oh,
What
my
you roll?
computer work with me.
Yeah, we're
My
so
computer's
stealth. We're so
being
quiet.
really
Yeah, everyone, and it
nutty.
does make sense. Like all of you just watching. Imagine the suspense of the moment. You don't see M because he's invisible. Chance can sort of sense him because it's her magic on him, but you're all like waiting, and the anticipation is building as he is making his way closer and closer. But let's see if with the stealth check. There you go, 17. Let me roll.
They're not gonna show up on Roll20 because I'm gonna use my phone, but my computer's being way too slow right now. It's driving me crazy.
Okay.
So they'll show up on the D&D Beyond game log, but I'm gonna
Gotcha.
roll on my phone.
Okay, not a problem. Let me know what they are. So for it then. So 27. Okay. You at this moment do not seem to have been noticed. Move another 15 feet. So at this moment, it's been like 30 seconds since M left. All right. Continue on another 15 feet. All right. You are able to see a little bit in the shadows of this. You are able to see some individuals in this direction, but you have to get closer to actually start seeing more clearly. So roll and do another 15 feet. Okay. And it's now been like a minute since M left. M, do another 15 feet. Okay. You are able to notice and one serpentkin here in this area. He does not seem to have noticed you. but you can move another 15 feet if you want. All right. You're not seeing anyone else on the lower side, at least on this corner, or any shadows for it. Do another 15 feet. Still no shadows, at least this moment. And another 15 feet. All right. Nothing here at the moment. So continue on. You're moving forward.
What's the how long has it been?
It's been about now like 2-3 minutes because you're stopping, staring, and the whole time the mains are moving. They're not stationary like how the picture is for it. So if you want to say or like say like you want to time it like when they're passing by to sneak closer, I'll allow that.
I was more just thinking about the people in the bag, and
Yep, it's been 2
and then I
minutes.
just had the thought of M doesn't know time well. He's like
No, he
2
does
hours
not.
later goes to check in the bag. All right, you guys. Oh shit.
So that is funny. He doesn't know, yeah. So all right. You still at this moment don't see anything. Another 15 feet. All right, I need you to make one more stealth check. Again, with advantage and pass that trace. Ooh, so it has a +10.
So total of 24.
24. Okay. All right, you're fine. Continuing on, you can move another 15 feet.
And are we at like what, like 4 minutes now?
About 3 minutes, getting closer to 4 now. But as you get there, you are able to notice another serpentkin at the bottom right here. All right, you can continue on another 15 feet. And I'll just say you can start doing like 30 feet just to kind of like pick up the pace a little bit, but you are now at 4 minutes. You can also have for M roll a wisdom check to see if you would know or be able to sense the time passing.
To be fair, 5 minutes is just when they run out of air, and then you can also survive
I understand.
you can survive a ridiculously long time in D&D. It's like it's 1 plus your Constitution modifier in minutes. But sorry, what was I rolling? Oh yeah, wisdom check.
Wisdom, yep.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you have no idea.
It's
Go
been
ahead.
like 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure. I haven't turned uninvisible yet, so I know it hasn't been an hour.
There you go.
We wouldn't have been keeping count of how long.
You all would be keeping track. You're now at like 4 minutes, you can tell.
When it gets to 4:30, Lance, if he has not seen anything, is gonna just send ascending.
Okay. You cast ascending at that moment. What are you telling M?
It's just 30 seconds.
Okay. M, you hear that and you're like, oh wow.
It's only been 30
30
seconds?
30 seconds left is what he'll say.
That's a good catch. Good catch. Okay. You have, if you want, you can move a little quicker to try to do like 30 or 45 feet if you're dashing. But now I'm going to ask you to do it like stealth check just straight. No advantage or disadvantage. They're now canceling because you're moving fast while trying to stealth with pass without trace. So roll, if you want to move fast, roll a straight stealth check.
Yeah, I want to go fast, Ricky Bobby.
All right. What is your stealth?
We just say it's a good number. Hey, it is. 19 plus 10 for 29.
29. Perfect. You are able to see another serpentkin over here.
He looks different.
And you have no context for it, and no one else has seen the visions.
They
I can
ain't
see
got
Alice
no
just like
genitals. Where did your
But-
genitals go?
you don't know where her genitals went. But yeah, what are you doing? You're getting now to 10 seconds left.
He is going to reach into the bag and think about Sheldon and just grab Sheldon and just throw him up in the air, and then he'll also because it's a free action to interact with it once, right?
Yes.
And then as his action,
that is your one interaction to pull an item or person, Sheldon, a creature.
yeah, I'll pull the Sheldon out and just toss him up, and then as my action, I'll just flip the bag inside out so Zanny and Big Red fall out.
Okay. We're gonna get into initiative in a moment, but I'll say Sheldon flies up immediately forward. All of you see it, and I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
DM, I didn't want to interrupt while all of this was going on, but we're like behind a dune, right?
Yep, you are hidden behind it. So
Alice laid back on it and let people, they were worried about that. She knew it was going to be like 5 minutes, but she laid back and she was going to search for a story.
Okay. Roll on your table.
D8. Okay.
Which one is this one?
I can give somebody invisibility. It's only for one turn though.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it wouldn't have been helpful here.
In combat, it can be helpful. Make someone invisible so that they attack as disadvantage, and then their next attack has advantage.
Well, the creature it hits takes necrotic damage equal to a roll of my bardic inspiration die, and is frightened of the target until the end of the frightened creature's next turn.
But there is a save associated with it, right?
No.
With the fright, so they are just
no. They just have to get hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as you hit something, it's afraid and takes necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Oh, give it to Lance. There's a reason for that. Does it have to be with a weapon attack? Does it say?
No, it just says if the target hits the creature with an attack during this invisibility.
Magic missile.
A attack, not multiple attacks.
But one of the first one hits, it counts.
Yep, I will give you that. I'm just letting you know. All right, let me roll initiative for the baddies.
DM, can you add my initiative of 21?
Sure. Give me 1 second though.
Thank you.
And let's go. That one.
Been so long, I missed this song.
Now, actually, I have a mechanical question about that.
Give me one second to add Callie, and then I'll listen. Sorry, I want to make sure I don't add it. And yours was 21, Callie?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Em. Didn't want to lose it, so go ahead.
Would that even actually count as an attack doing magic missile? You don't actually roll any attacks, and it doesn't actually say anything in the spell about it being an attack. It just says the hit.
I'll count it as an attack. It's doing damage, so I'd count it as an attack.
That's okay. I wasn't actually going to do magic missile. If I'm invisible and I have advantage on all my attacks, I'm using Arctic Blast at 3rd level.
Nice. Awesome. All right, and it's been a while for the song, but yeah, let's get it started. You guys have a surprise round because you guys did it successfully. So, Callie, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spend a grit point,
Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and make a firearm attack against the Mr. Sword.
Okay.
He then has to make a strength saving throw or drop his weapon.
All right. Let's roll a strength save.
I have to hit first.
Yep.
And watch me not hit.
25
And
hits.
because I have sharpshooter, I can ignore any penalties for being 110 feet away.
Yep. So it hits. You guys are able to see my rolls, right? No? Okay. It does hit, and he did. What was the strength save for you, Callie?
Strength save, target number 16. DC
16.
16.
It rolled a 13, so it drops the scimitar.
Sweet. So he is now weaponless.
It got 10 feet behind him. Yes.
Okay. And yeah, push 10 feet away. All right.
All right. Awesome. Surprise, surprise, Big Red. You're here. You see creatures around you. What are you doing?
Can I take a free action to ask Zanny if she sees the one, like the one from her vision?
Yep. And
All
Zanny,
right.
you can point it out. She's right there.
Yeah, as soon as I drop out, I'm looking for her, and as soon as my eyes go, I lock eyes with Red and say, "That's the bitch. Get her."
Yes. All right. I'm fucking running straight over there. And we are raging as we're running to her.
All right.
And I have 40 feet thanks to lovely chance. So I'm fucking right into the Nesmans.
Awesome. And you charge. Go ham, Big Red. Yep.
All right, and we are attacking.
All
Does
right.
frenzy attack immediately go off with rage, or do I have to actually initiate that?
You have to, I believe you have to initiate that because there you can be normal rage versus frenzy rage, and because with frenzy rage you take a level of exhaustion.
Yeah. And then it continues on during my for my rage, correct? Until rage drops.
Correct.
Okay, we're fucking doing it. Okay, so
Okay.
frenzy rage.
You're entering a frenzy rage.
Do it.
Yep.
All right.
That's terrible. I'm rolling again. Oh wait, I actually, you know what? I rolled my attack already. My bad. I did not actually roll the right thing. So
Okay, that's damage. What was your attack roll?
that was my damage. I did not roll. So let's roll that. Okay, that's way better.
Natural
Thank
20.
God. Yeah.
So that's
See what happens when you roll a d20?
Yeah.
So let's see. It's a D12, so that's 12 automatically plus 8, so 20 points of damage automatically.
Okay. And then we're attacking again because of
All
frenzy.
right. Yep. That's well, no, actually, frenzy. You can attack
Oh,
as a
sorry.
bonus action. You just raged. That is your
Oh,
bonus action.
okay. Sorry. So do not
Next
count
turn.
that one then.
Yep.
That's fine. Damn, that was so good too. Okay, that's okay.
Unless you're action surging, but otherwise, we're going to the next round.
Do it.
All right.
No, not yet.
All right. Awesome. Let's go to Alice. What's Alice doing as she hears Big Red screaming a war cry as he's charging?
Yeah, she's really far away from everybody and has absolutely no range, so she's gonna look at the bad guys over the dune. Absolutely not want to go running like a madman in there. She's gonna look back at Lance and go, she's gonna take his hand and go, "Lance, don't miss." And Lance is invisible, and she's gonna say, "You got this, you got this, just hit him with whatever you've got." And she's also gonna, for her bonus action, give him a bardic inspiration. So now he has a D to the attack roll, and he's invisible, and he'll do extra damage if he hits it.
Awesome. Hold that thought one sec, guys.
She preps us all ready to go, and then he's like, "Oh, I gotta go. Let me go change
I'm
this
still here.
the hit
Go
points
ahead,
on. Let me go change the hit points on this thing."
Sorry. Give me one minute, please. Sorry. Little emergency.
Damn, Red. Excuse me, I'm gonna come out swinging and just nat 20 your face off.
Bro, my thing is this though too. Does that include the surprise attack, or like did I just screw that up by yelling like an idiot?
Because
that's my thing.
Surprise gives you a free round without them being able
Surprise
to
gives
respond.
you a free round.
Yeah,
No
they were
okay.
surprised.
So
in this initiative, we all get to act, and their turn was I'm surprised.
They
Gotcha.
can't take any actions or reactions until
I thought
their
it was
turn.
I thought it was handled the same way as stealth. That's why I was like confused. I was like, okay, cool. Or not stealth, but like oh my god, what is it? That thing, yeah.
No, surprise is sexy, but it's hard to get.
Yeah. Good shit.
That's why the assassin rogues subclass is so weak, because it's very rare do you actually get the surprise.
The surprise to proc.
It requires a whole team to really work with you to get that surprise just for one person to get an absolute metric shit ton of damage on round 1.
Which is why I run mine differently in my game. That's part of the reason, is to make rogues better.
Actually, yeah, worth that. That's pretty cool.
Because like I run, if there's you automatically get advantage if there's 3 people within range, including yourself. So
nice.
Just that extra thing, so you don't have to be lined up perfectly. Like there's 2 guys that are standing there talking to him that are, so he's distracted enough because he's looking at other people, not you sneaking up behind him to stab him in the back.
Gotcha. Okay. Okie dokie.
All right. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
So, okay. Yeah. You got Alice. You gave the bardic inspiration as well as the invisibility inspiration. That's perfect. You're gonna stay there by the dunes.
Yeah, I'm not. Ooh, no, we're not running out there.
Okay. Sounds good. Right. Let's go then to Lance.
We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see the guy that Big Red just hit or not? Really?
Roll a perception check. No.
But I can see the big dude, right?
You can see the big dude, but right now at this moment, because of the trees and everything, no one sees Big Red, Zanny, or M at this moment.
Cool. Big dude. I'm going to cast Arctic Blast at 3rd level.
Okay.
And so they all have advantage on the attack, right? Because I'm invisible?
Correct. They come off. You are no longer invisible once the spell has been cast, but you're casting all 3 at once, so it works canonically.
It's 4 at 3rd level.
Because you're up casting. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
All 4 have advantage.
They're also surprised, so have advantage the whole time too.
Wait, surprise, I don't think gives you advantage. It just gives you an extra round. I'll have to double check that, but
okay. So the first one was a 22.
Okay, 22 hits.
For 9 cold.
You do notice the cold doesn't do that much damage, but still does something.
To the big guy?
To the big guy, yep.
That's also, the first one is the one you'd add D8 of necrotic to.
Yeah, I'll roll that. That's damn it, 1.
1. It does take the full necrotic damage.
Okay, the second one was a 16.
16 hits.
For 9 cold.
All right.
24 hits for 8 cold, and the 17 hits for 7 cold.
Awesome. It does. They all land and hit hard, and I believe with the thing, it is now frightened of you. Correct? So, for 1
Lance
round.
is just going to stand there and just scream, "Fear me, oh minute evil being."
Perfect.
And bow down before your new master.
All right.
Lance, we need to work on the insults.
I'm not a bard, okay? Shut up.
All right. Let's go to M. What is M doing? Or you're on mute if you're talking.
He's gonna unmute himself first, probably. Then double check the range. I think it's 30 feet for summon and blazer. Where is it? Summon wildfire. Why does it not say the range? Yeah, 30 feet. All right. So Let me try to measure how far away I am. But my goddamn computer's so slow right now. All right, I'm going to move to that. To this square over here. That should put me in range to be able to get. Ooh. I got create water. I'll take care of fire later. 30 feet. Yeah. So he's gonna actually summon Blazer right there. So Blazer over here, while M has been sneaking, has just been kind of napping, and he just poofs from his spot over there and reemerges in his flaming form as I am going to summon my wildfire spear as my action.
Perfect.
And that bursts in 10 feet, so it shouldn't hit Big Red.
Yep. Does catch a lot of the trees. They are going to be caught on fire. But this one, it is technically a magical effect, so it does have advantage on any of the saves for it. Let's see. And that's dexterity, correct?
Yep.
Oop.
Correct.
All right.
I think it's
yeah.
still a DC 16. Yeah, DC 16.
Okay, it takes half damage, so 3. And then let's see. Yep, 3, and then it also reduced it to 2. All right.
All right, and then as my bonus action, is that an action or a bonus? Sorry, I have to double check this one spell that I was going to use. But yeah, it's an action. Yeah, I'll just use his action to do the flame speed flame seed. So Blaze will shoot a fire hairball at him.
Awesome. Roll an attack. 21 hits and does 3 points of damage. All right. Sounds good. I think that's your action bonus action. You're all good. Doctor, the good doctor, you're up.
I'm gonna take off running after Red. And in the bag, I loaded a dummy round because I was going to get ready to do some Eldritch Blast. But being this close, as I'm running over, I'll just switch out for a regular round. And I'm going to bonus action to cutting action dash, run up right beside Red.
Nice.
And for my action, I just dead sprint. And as soon as I get there, I just unload patience into this thing's stomach.
All right, roll your attacks.
Oh, we're not at disadvantage now. All right. That's fucking backfire.
Not 1.
That's a gun backfire.
Yeah. So roll your damage. And I'll ask, is patience a magical weapon or a non-magical weapon?
Patience is not magical.
Okay. It is a nat 1. It is a backfire and jam. Depending on if you want to try to fix it, that will determine if you are able to use it next round. But you take 4 damage from it jams, and there's like a misfire, and there's a backlash of sparks for it.
Red, are you trying to give me yours?
Yeah, take it. Take
Red's
it, baby.
Red's trying to give me his inspiration for the attack.
I can't lose patience.
So if
That's
you want,
okay.
if you want to take the inspiration, you can.
It's worth it.
will. If he'll give it to me, I'll take it.
Yes, please.
Please
give
me a fucking change of feet on this. Oh god damn it! Yes.
That's a natural
worth
20.
It. Completely fucking worth it.
Yeah, it was the
There you
worst
go,
of
from the
rolls. It
worst
was
to-
the best of rolls.
Yep. Roll your damage.
Let's go.
So we've got.
So that's a whole lot of can't be right. It's be 11 and 5 on the rolls plus another 16, 22. So it'd be 17
38.
plus 22 be 38 points. Or yeah,
Fuck.
17, 22 plus 22.
So how much?
It'd be 17 plus 22, so 39 points of damage. 39 points of damage.
39 points of damage. You blow a hole in its stomach and it is bleeding, but still standing.
Shit, and I had to use my bonus action to dash. That's fine.
Okay. If
Yeah,
that's it.
I don't even no fucking witty quips or anything. I just blow a hole through their stomach. Just be like,
Yeah. Awesome. There's a moment where you're about to have the misfire, like you sense it, and then there's
Yeah.
a crackle of ruby energy coming off of Big Red,
I think it's
zapping
like
your rifle or your shotgun, and then it rewrites. Not necessarily rewriting time, but there's that moment where you thought it was gonna misfire, and then it doesn't, and it hits dead center.
in my head, it still totally does, but now it's just this massive explosion, and I managed to actually aim it right out the barrel.
Yep. Awesome. All right, let's go then next to Chance. What is Chance doing?
Okay. Like this is but bonus action, bardic inspiration to Callie as she passes by.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, what do you say to her?
This is dumb. Kill it.
There you go. Awesome. And then for action?
Oops, that's not what I.
Where are you moving? Oh, there we go. Yeah, because the long strider is just a blur as you're
So my
moving.
movement and action to get someplace that I can maybe do something.
All right, sounds good. And then the
Can I-
mains had a dirty one. All right, it is the top of the initiative. They are no
Am I
longer.
close enough to see any of?
Roll a perception check. You are. Yep.
Okay.
You're able to see them and even M for it with that 23. Perfect. All right, we are in round 2. Callie, what are you doing?
How much does that bardic inspiration add?
6 d6.
6. Okay. So fire again at this point. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and for my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and take two shots this round.
Okay.
So the first one of my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and take a -5 penalty to my attack roll to add +10 to the damage attack.
Okay.
And this is the one that I'll roll. Pardon me?
So just a question for you. How are you doing 2 attack with a bonus action?
Yeah, well, I'm a fighter, so I have action surge.
Action surge. That's not bonus action. That's why I wanted to
Sorry,
make sure.
action surge. Sorry.
No worries. That's fine. Just wanted to clarify that. That's why I was like, so you still have your bonus action. That's why I wanted to make sure.
Gotcha.
So go ahead.
Gotcha. So I'm going to roll this. So plus D6. Is that correct, Chance?
Yeah, you get
If
plus,
you need it.
if you
If I-
you roll
if
a
I need
d6.
it.
Yep.
Okay. So here we go.
This is your first attack action, and
Yeah.
you
So it's
fire.
actually going to be at a negative. So it'll be negative. It'll be +5 instead of +10.
Okay. Let me see what you roll. That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Yeah, and it also has the +10 on top of it. So
Okay.
for damage, go ahead, roll damage. Roll the initial damage.
Now, as a piercer, because I also took the piercer feat, I can re-roll damage dice. Wait a minute. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. Plus, once per turn, when I hit a creature with an attack roll that deals piercing damage, I can re-roll 1 of the attack's damage dice, and I have to use the new roll. So I think I'm going to do both of those things.
So first things first, roll your normal damage. That
Normal
was
damage.
determined
Sorry, I'm
to.
excited.
No, I know it's a good thing. I'm excited for you, but like we gotta do
Ooh,
this
that's a lot of
logically
one.
for it. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's the initial. You want to roll re-roll one of those dice because of the piercer feature.
I do.
Okay, so re-roll one of the d8s. It goes down from 7 to
Oh,
6
to
to now up to an 8. That's
Yeah.
fine. 8. Then you don't have sneak attack because it's not engaged with anyone. You don't have advantage.
Correct.
So it's 8. But then you have the crit, which is plus 16. So that's
Correct.
24. And then plus 10. That's 34. Now roll one more additional damage die because of the piercer feat. We're at 34 right now. Roll one more d8.
Love those
That's a
twos.
2. That's 34, 36. And then because it's a crit, the die also crits. So that's a 36 plus 8 is 44 points of damage.
I'll take it.
There you go. You blow a hole into its shoulder. And Big Red, you do see this massive shot coming, and it blasts a hole right into the creature's flesh and scales. So
And I
you asked for
believe
it. That's your
I
first
believe-
attack, and now you have your
Yeah.
action surge.
Okay.
So you're doing another one with the the sharpshooter. So that would then be technically an 18.
I can only do that once.
No, you
I
can do
can-
it as many times as you want.
Okay.
So it's an 18.
Okay.
And once you declare it, it counts to all the other attacks for it.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
18
Uh-huh.
it still hits, roll your damage. And then it's another plus 10. So that's 17, no, minus 4 because it's not sneak. So 13, 23 points of damage.
Okay.
This thing looks hurt.
I should hope so. Okay.
So that
And I
was
am done.
67 points of damage in one turn.
Yep.
You needed 2 more. You were almost nice. You did great, but we
Ah.
needed 2 more.
I did okay, but I'm sorry.
All right. It is now the serpent can finally get a turn. And you did a wallop on them all, especially this female one. Yeah. She's hurt. She doesn't like what's going on, and she is wary of everything. So she's going to roll one quick thing. Yeah. What she's gonna do is first things first. She's gonna pull out, or no, yeah, she's going to cast a spell on. Let me just double check the radius for it. What? Yep. On all 3 of you, please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Ooh.
For Zanny,
3
Big
of who?
Red, and M.
Oh, and me?
Yep.
Little old me. Wisdom save, I can do this. 22.
22. Okay. So the only one that is caught in it is Big Red, because you rolled the 10. You see there's a spark, like a big burst in front of your face, and you're kind of like blinking, and you're like, oh, look at the pretty colors. As you are caught in the hypnotic pattern. And you're just staring up, just like smiling up at it, and just we'll see what you do, but you are right now technically incapacitated for it as you're just staring up at the pretty colors and shapes and squiggly lines. Oh, squiggly lines.
Oh shit, did that drop your rage?
But
I think
we'll see.
becoming incapacitated does.
Yeah, well, we'll see in a moment for it. Its action, it is going to pull out these vials and then pop them and throw them into the lake for it. So it is, you could see this like dark greenish ichor starting to spread as it hits the lake, the oasis waters. That's its interact with object, and then it had its action, and then what it'll do with its bonus. Don't have anything for that, so that'll be the end of her turn. She will just hiss at you, uh, and we'll see what happens next. All right, it is now time for the others. This one, let me roll a D. Yep, this one does see Zanny approaching and is gonna do 10, or sorry, not Zanny, Chance in 20, 25, 30, and is gonna take 2 shots at Chance with its longbow. And let's see. And Chance, I assume what's your AC right now?
13.
Okay, an 18 and a 21. So the first one you take 16 damage, 10 piercing, 6 poison. The second shot you take another 16, 9 piercing, 5 poison. As you take 2 arrows just slamming into you, and you can feel the poison pumping into your body for it.
I'd like to cast Silvery Barbs. Wait, is it 60 feet from the? Hold on.
You're
You
gonna have to approach.
Never
I
mind.
think.
Yeah,
Never
no,
mind.
you're
No, I thought
way.
I thought it was 60 feet for the person being shot, not 60 feet from the person doing the shooting. I was
Yeah,
wrong.
you'd have. Yeah.
We're good.
So, yeah, that happens. After that, the other one, let me roll as well. Well, this one, 1 and 2. So let me roll just a d10. Even. Yeah. This one is going to charge 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and take 2 shots as well at Zanny. Let's see, also with its longbow. What's your AC, Zanny?
C13.
13. It's two 14s. So the first one is 15, 5 piercing, 10 poison. The other is 10 damage, 4 piercing, 6 poison.
Okay, so 25 total.
Yep. As 2 arrows hit you in the back from this serpentkin directly south.
Okay.
All right. Big Red, you are incapacitated, and because you don't do any action or have taken any damage, your rage drops. So you are still incapacitated, and you frenzied, so you do take that point of exhaustion right now. All right. Alice, you are up.
I would like to find another.
Rage?
No. I will do my version of raging and yell at this desert. Well, not yell, but get very, very upset with the desert for not being, dead enough, because I'm sure spirits don't linger here. So she's really listening to the wind, trying to find another story.
All right.
But
You
that's
pull
my
another story.
bonus
Roll the
action.
So that's a 7. What does it do?
That is the target must succeed on a wisdom save. Oh yeah, we like this one. This one's good. This one's
Okay.
good. I don't know what the range is. It doesn't say range.
I'll say 30 feet. Usually is kind of like the range for it.
Feet? It is 30 feet. All right.
There you
Well, I guess we're going on a little adventure, guys.
You see, I called it. All right. So that was your bonus action. Then your action move 30 feet.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You're getting closer to him.
Well, I can't do anything. So
Support. She needs to get closer.
yeah, my action, since I can't get any freaking closer and all of my spells are, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna pull out my violin, and she's going to very softly just whisper a spell into her violin, and then she's just going to rake her rake her bow across all of the chords, and cast dissonant whispers at 2nd level at the big guy.
Okay.
It's a DC 16 wisdom save.
16 wisdom. Advantage. 16 wisdom. 16 on the dot. Sorry. All right. It does not move for it.
It does take half damage though.
Does take half damage, and it's psychic, right?
Yeah.
So it is not resistant to that. Go ahead, roll damage.
I did it. 17.
17 half, 18,
Damn.
9. 9 damage. Nice.
Alice is just gonna stomp her foot and huff and look at Lance and go, I hate this desert. I hate this desert. It's just all open and oh god. And then she's gonna look down and go, and now she's realized she's out in the middle of everywhere.
Speaking of which, Lance, you're up. You can respond to Alice, but what are you doing?
Hey, welcome to the battle. It's fine. Ice bad on this thing. Yes, we figured that out.
It's resistant, and you know most demons are resistant against fire, lightning, and ice.
Okay. Well, Lance is just going to scroll forward 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to. Yeah, I'm going to make its head hurt really bad. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. It's got to make a wisdom save, DC 15.
DC 15. Let's roll. That's a natural 20, so no effect.
Jesus.
It's not.
Well, that's bullshit.
I mean, it's not. It's.
What'd you cast on it?
Wait. I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs this time because if I can
let's-
see him succeed on a saving throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh, you both are doing. So this thing's gonna have no chance in hell. All right, let me first roll one more time to see. Please get another nat 20. That would be hilarious. Oh my god! It got another nat 20.
He gets a feat.
I will also use mine.
Yeah, you both of you are cursing this thing out, but I'm not even joking. And here's the funny thing: it doesn't have a high wisdom. Like,
Do I still get to give out my advantage if it saves or if it succeeds?
I don't think no. It has
Okay.
to
Has to
succeed for it, I believe. But yeah, look, read it. Like
We can't see them.
no, I posted it in Discord.
I don't think you do because it just says you can then choose a different
Yeah,
creature.
you just get it. You just get it
Oh.
to give it to somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's gonna give it to Callie.
All right, but yeah, I just posted in Discord the two nat 20s. Like I'm not even big, just Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Suspicious.
How? I literally took a step at it.
It's all suspicious.
It's doctored.
All right.
Alice, what did you give to
You
Kelly?
notice how there's
Advantage.
no timestamps.
Okay.
I will pull the time.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, one more time with Chance, but I am curious what you both are saying. So before I roll, what is Alice saying, and then what is Chance saying? Let's go with Alice first. What were you saying to try to?
She's
break
already been fucking with this thing's mind with her violin, so she's just in a huff, just like she's gonna bang her bow into her thing and just right. It sounds terrible, and she just pulled a couple hairs off her bow. She's gonna need a new one.
Yeah, and then Chance, what are you saying or doing to mess with this creature with silvery barbs?
Just nope.
Nope. I love it. Just nope. All right. And that is an 11. It failed. So it does take the necrotic damage for it. So 15 necrotic. Perfect. All right. Anything else for you, Lance?
It doesn't have its scimitar, right?
It's 10 feet away from it.
Perfect. For my bonus action, I am going to Misty Step right here.
Okay.
And tell it to come get me.
Okay. With that, it is Embren's turn.
All right. For my action, well, actually, I'm going to start with my bonus action first. I'm going to have Blazer do a flame seed again. It's another fiery hairball that he's been saving up.
Spits spits at her. Go ahead, roll attack. 17 hits. So 2 points of damage. Awesome. And then what's your action?
And then so Big Red is looks like he's
Incapacitated.
like out of it right now.
Yeah, he's just like staring, kind of like smiling at the pretty colors. You would know the spell, or sorry, it's roll if you want to roll an Arcana check. You can see if you can know what the spell is.
Sure. Hey, 16 on a die for 19.
Yeah, easy enough. Hypnotic pattern. Take an action to shake them, and they'll wake up.
All right. Yeah, Big Red likes to attack things, and he wants to get the kill. So yeah, M will walk up and kind of lean down a little bit because he's so much taller than Erlen, and just kind of put a hand on his shoulders, like, I know the colors are pretty, but now's not the time for that. And I'll kind of shake him a
You
little.
shake him, and
Seriously, man.
in Big Red, you wake up and you hear him saying this, and you realize what happened.
Did we win already?
You see,
he just turns you around.
You see there are 2 arrows in the back of Zanny right now.
Oh shit! Oh no, Zanny! All right.
All
It's
right.
time to get mad again, buddy.
Speaking of which, that was your action and bonus. So, Dr. Zanashara, calling and paging Dr. Zanashara. What's
Take 2 arrows in the back. Motherfucker! Just see her drop the poison in. 16 fucking bullshit! Running through my bag, pull out the grenade.
Yep.
Is it an action or is it object interaction?
It's an object interaction to throw it, but you know you have to detonate it. So your attack action needs to be shooting it.
Okay. I will just chuck it straight down in the water. Quick throw another shotgun round in patience and just aim down, blast it in the water,
And
like right in the right.
You
ground
blast it, and you see the teal in me like burst forward, and you see the teal like overtaking the dark green. You can roll a nature check if you want, or a medicine check if you want.
Oh please. Nature or medicine?
Yep.
I'm gonna take the nature roll. I've actually got a higher one on that.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
You can definitely tell it's working immediately. It's like wherever the toxin is going, the antitoxin is seeping in. Whatever microorganisms were focused in on it is eating the toxins. It's working.
So that was object interaction and action, and my bonus action is just going to be stabbing myself in the leg with a healing dart for 2d4 plus 5.
Just whip out a needle and stab yourself. Hopefully, it's been prestidigitated clean.
Mother. And then just
healing.
Kill something, please, Red.
All right, roll healing, and let's go to the big guy. Let's see one thing. Oh yeah. Move.
We can skip his turn if he doesn't want to take one.
Nah. 5, 10. Grab the sword. 15, 20. And it's gonna attack 2 times against Lance. And let's see. Well, not 2, but actually 3. So first one, scimitar, no advantage. 1 and 2. I assume a 25 hits.
Yep.
So that's 12 slashing damage to you. And what is that? I didn't roll the other one. Oh yeah, that is actually the one. Okay, great. And then after that, the second one was a 9. That misses.
Yep.
And then the next attack it's going to do is it's actually going to constrict you. So let me see. 25 hits, so you are constricted and take immediately 14 bludgeoning damage. And then it is gonna dive into the sand, dragging you alongside with it.
Shit.
You are off the map for the moment.
Perfect. It's all part of my plan. This thing's
Alright.
really beat up, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, Chance. You see that Lance get slashed once, duck other another, but then his tail wraps around him, and then he plunges into the sand, and dragging Lance alongside with him. What are you doing, Chance?
Well, I was gonna do something with that, but I guess not. But now the bad guy's out of the way, so at least I got that going for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's right to call Lance the bad guy, but
All right. I will here. And then I will bonus action bardic inspiration to Erlon.
All right. What do you say to inspire him?
Get this over with.
As you also notice, not only does Zanny have 2 arrows in her back, Chance also has 2 arrows to her side.
Yeah. And then for my action, I'm gonna 3rd level cure wounds myself.
All right, 3rd level cure wounds, and you heal for 19 healing. Perfect. Let's go with the mains. They've been last in the initiative. Yeah. This one's gonna take an action and dash straight at Alice.
Oh my
And
god, she's gonna be disgusted.
yeah, Alice, you just see this squat, horrifying little demon come at you. It's like half your size. It's like a small folk or gnome size, and it's just like trying to claw at your dress and everything. Yeah, it did its action to dash, but that's all it can do it to you.
Alice is screaming right now. Like, just absolutely blood curdling. You'd think she's dying. That's how
Yeah.
awful she's being.
Yeah. You're staring at what happens to people who are chaotic evil in life. They go to the abyss, they turn into this. They turn into demons.
We're lawful good from here on out, boys.
that is the fact. So this other main is gonna let's see, I'm gonna roll a d20. Yeah. Go 30, 40, 45, 50, 60. Seems to make also making a beeline towards Callie and Alice for that. This one is gonna go 5, 10, 15. Yeah, go right here. And is gonna attack M. And 5 misses.
What in the
Just
hell are you
goes
trying to do? Are you trying to attack me? Is that what that is? What the
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't get there for advantage. The other one can move. Yeah. Well, let me see how smart these creatures are. Nope, idiots. Okay. This one's also gonna attack you, M. 13, I'm assuming misses.
correct.
Yeah, it also tries to attack you and misses. All
Guys,
right.
coordinated effort.
With that being said, we're on round 3, but we are a little over, so let's take our 15-minute break, and we'll come back with round 3 of combat. So,
Okay.
see you all soon.
We're live.
We're live. We're talking about Pokemon Go, and yeah. Welcome back, everyone. We're going right into initiative, back into the battle, the heat of things. We're gonna see how things turn out against the Serpentkin. So let's go back to Callie. Callie, you're up. What are you doing?
All right. So I saw this one kind of move up on Alice, so I'll go ahead and move up. And shoot. Now, Alice, do I have advantage because of what you gave me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and this is just your one attack that you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
That's crit.
That's a crit. Jeez, how many crits, y'all? All right. Roll damage.
Okay. 10.
One second. All right, let me look at the numbers. So we got 10, and it is engaged with someone, so you do get sneaked. So there's 10 plus 1, and then that's a total of 11. Then on top of that, the crit damage, which is 11 plus 16, 26, plus another 6, so that's 32. And then you have the piercer, so roll your d8 for the piercer damage.
I didn't spend a grit point, so.
Oh, this is part of your feat, the
Yeah,
piercer feat.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. With the piercer, you get it automatically.
Yep.
Oh, I do?
Yep.
So what do I roll?
Another
A
D8.
D8.
So we're at 38.
7.
7, that's 45 plus, remember it's a crit roll, so that's another 8 on top of it. 45 plus 8, 53 points of damage.
Okay.
You explode it. And it does spray Alice with blood and ichor and guts. But you one-shot it in an instant. Alice, it burns as it touches you like the blood, and you do take 1 necrotic damage.
Alice, I'm so sorry. I'm so
She's
sorry.
like dripping.
Alice is glaring at Calliope right now, just a look of pure disdain. Like she's appreciative, but she's just giving you the if looks could kill. If looks
I
could
just
kill.
wanted to help.
She's just
I
staring, and
promise.
there's like a piece of just falls off of her.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm done.
The way I picture this is like the Judge Dredd like armor piercing round when he shoots the person's in the head for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Hot
All right.
shot.
Yep. Any bonus action for you, Calliope?
No, she's good. She just wanted to get that one off of Alice. And
All
now
right.
it's on Alice. Sorry.
Yep. All right. It is the Mind Whisperer's turn. Let me see what she can do.
Alice, did you have your mouth open?
Yeah, screaming.
So that taste is gonna be there for a while. Yeah, let's God, you guys are surrounding her and everything. Yeah, she's gonna cast it again. Hypnotic pattern. You'll get one of the demons, but that's fine. Zanny, Big Red, and M, roll a wisdom saving throw, please. And let's see. And Big Red, you are immediately like getting ready, and then the lights come again. Zanny, you shake it off again.
I'm gonna join the Nat 20 train.
Jeez. Yep. The Nat 20, you guys are rolling really good, and then the main.
That's like the 5th one today, at least.
Yep.
Hey, for my inspiration earlier, can I use that or no?
You gave it to.
No. My bardic inspiration from Chance.
Oh, you haven't used it yet. In
No,
fact,
can I
actually,
use
I
it?
think you did Chance. You gave advantage to Erlon, so you actually can re-roll the entire thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that.
Okay.
Let's get lower.
Let's see.
Yep,
someone thinks
we're
it.
gonna get
Yep.
lower.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, do you want to use your bardic inspiration? Because you have that
Yeah, let's do
advantage.
it.
Now, roll the d6, and we'll use the 10 for the first roll.
D6, you said?
Yep.
Yay. I'm done. 11.
No. Sorry.
Oh, red, no.
I tried.
I'm just enjoying my custard. Fuck it.
Is it good? Is it good?
Great custard.
You're how far are you from me? I think you're within 30 feet of me.
I'm pretty far. It's okay.
No, you're within 30 feet. I'll use Wizard to let you reroll.
All right. You feel time slow down for a moment, rewind again, and then you are making the save one more time. So roll another wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on, red.
Do not
Well,
roll a
let's
7.
see. Well,
Come on, red.
it's a little better.
15, and then re-roll the bardic.
Oh, for D6.
Come on, baby.
Champion 1 again, right?
Oh my God, no!
No!
Not even time can save this shit.
Why would you go ahead and say something like it
I
can't
said it
be
as
a
I
one
saw
again?
it.
Oh my God, red.
Good thing is the DC was 13, so you actually saved.
Oh, yes.
These are
Thank
not
you, Chance.
super high. So you feel yourself slipping in, and then you feel time rewind, and then you shake it off before it happens, and you know that Chance just did that. All right. Yeah, it can't move anywhere. It is just going to, let me just confirm one thing. Yeah. What else can I do? Do that's, yeah, can't do anything else for it. So Zanny and Big Red, you do get attacks of opportunity as it tries to break. So make a swing attacks with melee weapons.
You mean she doesn't want to jump into the water that she just poisoned? That's crazy.
So I don't know if Zanny, you have a melee weapon attack. So
I was gonna ask because I have gun specifically because I have the feat that allows me to use firearms and melee. If I can use my patience,
you could use it as an improvised weapon if you want, but it's not.
I'll club him with the buttstock. I don't care.
Okay, I'll allow it. So roll an improvised weapon attack. So it's a strength based for it.
Oh yeah, I'm real good at this.
You're so strong. Let's just
I'm so strong.
Manifest it.
So strong.
So strong.
You miss with the butt of it.
At least it wasn't that one.
Big Red, you are able to take a hit, and at 25 hits, roll your damage.
All right, cool.
Come on, Red, you got this.
Fucking something.
10 damage, and you bisect her in half.
Fuck yes.
She falls into two separate pieces.
Yes, let's go.
Thank you for not cutting the head in half.
Yes.
There we go. All right, it is the one team, the Serpentkin Malisons. This one's they're gonna keep going after who they were going. So let me see though. This one can close the distance. It's gonna charge right at Chance, and it's gonna switch to its scimitar and take 2 swings at it, at you for it. Let's see. Oop, rerolled that way too many times. 13 to hit. I think that hits you, Chance.
Yep.
So that's 9 slashing and 5 poison on top of it. So 14 damage. Then the second attack. Let's roll that. Second attack is an 11, so it misses. The other one is going to continue being ranged, but is going to shoot 2 times at Zanny. Let's go. Exit out that one because it's gone. And let's do longbow and longbow. 16 and 17 to hit you, Zanny. So that's 7 plus 5, 12 damage on the first hit. And then 17 to hit, 4 plus 12 damage, so 16 on the second. Are you still standing?
Nope. Second one draws me to death saves by 2 hit points.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
I know what this is, and I don't like it. Ooh, that's 4.
Yep, you fall into the oasis.
Mm-hmm.
And there's toxins in there. And
There's
antitoxins.
antitoxins too. Yeah, I'm in a pool of my own making. This is great.
So that's that. Big Red, you're up.
This is terrible timing. So I watched her fall into the oasis. How far is she? Like, am I able to
Just
literally
left.
just reach in and get her?
You're gonna have to kind of like reach in and grab her and make an athletics check.
Well, I'm good at that, so let's fucking.
It's either that or you dive in, and then that's your movement to pull her out.
No, I should. I'll be depending on my strength. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull her out right away.
All right, you
I'm
rush
right next to her.
forward and try to do her. Roll your athletics check.
This should be with advantage. Oh no, that's not with advantage.
Do you have a feat that you can use her as an improvised weapon?
No.
19. Yeah, you grab her and yank her out of the water. And she is out. I'll say that was with a 19. It was your bonus action to do that.
Okay. Then you said how many? I'm gonna give her one of my potions then.
Okay, that's an action.
Actually, the one that she gave me.
Yep. So roll the. I believe it was a healing potion, a standard healing potion. So
Yep.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Yep. Plus a 2, that would be 8 in total.
8 total. So, Doctor, you wake up, you are covered in toxins and antitoxins, but you were gasping awake after Big Red pulls the potion bottle out of your mouth.
Thank you.
As soon as that happens, I'm going to second wind to get up into where Chase is at, or Chance is at.
A second wind or action surge?
Or sorry, action surge. Yeah, not second wind. Sorry. Gotcha.
So you're able to just rush over there, and you can take your attack action against that one.
Yep.
All right, swing away. 22 hits.
Let's
roll
go.
Damage.
Okay. Why is it going so slow?
Because you're that awesome, slowing things down.
Slow and steady is not winning the race. There we go. Something.
8 damage. It's a good amount. So, all right, you draw first blood with this creature.
Okay. And that will end turn.
Solid turn. Alice, you're up. There's another one coming at you.
Is it coming at me?
Well, you're not sure, but.
All right. Well, I'd like to move back to where I was. Sorry, I'm doing some math over here, and that's not my strong suit. All right, we're gonna move towards this, and I'm gonna use my action to use my story that I had.
Okay.
It's hold on. She's just livid at this point and quite literally probably steaming with the guts of the other one. And she goes, "You're not going to come a step closer and ruin this dress again." And it has to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
All right, let's see. Roll for it. 17.
Can I use a reaction on my own turn?
Yes.
Can I cast Silvery Barbs?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you say to it as you see it resisting?
It's gonna say, no, that's not what I said. I said you're not going to come any closer.
All right, it rolled a 5.
Okay, so it's gonna take 11 psychic damage and it's incapacitated now. And she's gonna stamp her foot again and go, there! It's time you learn to listen.
All right. 11 damage and it is incapacitated for 1 round, right?
Until the end of its next turn.
Gotcha. All right. M, you're up. What you doing?
All right. Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Blazer move over to here next to me. And then I'm going to use. Let me just double check that this other thing is also a bonus action. I'm pretty sure both of them are, but let me just triple check. Features and traits.
And then Zanny, you're next after Big Red.
Shit, where did it just go? Oh, it's in actions, that's fine. As a yeah, as a bonus action, I can do one of the things. Okay, so bonus action, I'm gonna do have Blazer do fiery teleport. Actually, can he get over to this other square? He was over here. He's got a fly speed of 30. Yeah, so he can get into that square. So that he's engaged with both of them. And then we're gonna do fiery teleport, and he's going to bring himself and me over to where Zanny just fell in.
All right. And it's a dex save. What's the DC?
16.
All right. They both fail. Roll your damage. 4. Reduced to 2. All right.
And then I'm going to reach down and pull Zanny out.
Yeah, she's already out of the water and she's just prone at the moment.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Yep.
Then I'm going to as my action, I'm going to. Yeah, there's still a good amount of them left. I'm going to do. Fuck it, Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
All right.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, I'll do it at 3rd level. Why not?
All right. Go ahead.
I'm going to shoot. Let's see, I get 4 in total, right? Yeah, 3 and then 1 additional. So I'm gonna shoot 1 at each of the 4 that are near me. So the 2 little fat boys down here.
All right.
And then this guy down to the south, and then the one that Erlon and Chance are on.
Okay. So 1 to each. Go ahead. Roll the attacks. I'm gonna go like the 2 first, the one at the bottom, and then the one at the top for the 4.
All right. First is a 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll damage.
4 damage.
4 reduced to 2. All right. Perfect. Second attack to the second one.
21.
Hits. Roll damage.
Ugh, minimum of 2 damage.
The 1. All right. Roll the third attack.
God damn. There we go. Nope, that's not. There we go. Hey, natural 20 for
Natural
28.
20. Woo! All right. So that's already automatically 12 damage. Well, it'll be reduced, but what's the roll damage?
Sorry, 1 sec. It's on D&D Beyond. It's gonna make me roll 4d6 first. All right, 2d6. 10 damage
10 plus
plus the
12 is
12.
22, so 11 total fire damage as you smack it right in the chest for it. Awesome. Roll the last attack.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll damage.
7.
7 reduced to 4. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Solid turn. That's really cool. All right. And forgive me, Zay, I did forgot it's actually Lance's turn before you. So Lance, the Sandmaster, who's underneath the sand. Quite fitting.
I knew what was going to happen. See,
you are able to get off one spell because like when you're dragged, you have that like one gasp there, unless you're using subtle spell, in which case you can use anything.
yeah, I'm going to use Settle Spell.
Okay. Then
just to hold it and
gotcha. So
yeah, I'm casting Wither and Bloom centered on myself.
All right.
And making myself immune to it.
Cool. So that is con save that it must do. It is magical. 22 save. So roll your damage for it, which is 8.
It did.
So it takes 8 necrotic damage, and you gain back that hit point, those hit points.
Let's see. And
All
then
right.
yeah, I roll a hit dice, which is for what a wizard is.
D6.
D6.
Yep. 5. Awesome. And it is pulling you. You're not sure which direction, but it'll on its turn it'll be pulling you. But you do feel it still pulling at you. All right. Anything else for any bonus or such?
Do I have? Let me see what my bonus actions are. No.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Let's go then to Dr. Zanny. What is Dr. Zanny doing?
You know, I hate taking all of my own medicine, but I'm about to go take all of my own medicine. I'm going to bonus action healing dart myself for the other spell, for my other spell slot.
Stab yourself again?
Yeah, because I'm still sitting at 8.
Yeah, this is like Bioshock. You just go, just stabbing.
Oh, that is. There we go.
13 healing.
This is Fallout. I am just repeatedly injecting myself with stim packs. That gets me back up to 21, and then
You're still prone.
yeah. I'm going to half my movement to stand. So with Long Strider, 35 gets dropped to what, 20 or just a 20 or 15? It doesn't. It's not gonna matter that much.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still good. Then a other movement you want to do? Or
I do want to do more movement in a second, but first, this guy down here is the one that's been like popping at me, right?
yeah, you have 4 arrows still sticking out of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get a quick glance to make sure that the not that it's all good, but that just my thing is still doing its thing.
Yep, it still is.
And then I just whip back around and be like, fucking stop. Patience.
All right, fire away.
I'm not going to do patience actually. I'm going to Eldritch Blast because he's out of short range for patience.
All right, roll your
So
Eldritch
2
Blast.
shots.
18 hits.
And come on.
And 20 hits.
There we go. And then that's going to be 7 damage. And then another
And
5 damage.
They do full damage. So
and then I'm going to use what movement I do have to kind of duck under Blazer and behind Emberin and be like, excuse me, pardon me, if you could just like not fucking move and maybe take an arrow for me, that'd be great. Ow, fuck.
awesome. All right. Let's see. Lance, roll a strength save for me. 18. Let's go as it tries
Lance
to
is
pull you.
grappling it now.
Now, as you try, it does try to constrict again automatically, and instead you pop out free. You are buried under sand, though. But that is, you're gonna have to try to kind of claw yourself out for it. But otherwise, you are no longer grappled by it, and it will continue moving. And
Is it moving
Oh.
away from me?
yeah,
Can
it
I
is.
get an opportunity attack on it?
Sure. You are under the sand, so do you have
Perfect.
Warcaster?
No, I'm gonna
Okay.
grapple it.
Technically a melee attack.
That is a melee attack.
No, like a melee weapon attack.
I don't know if that's true. I think you can grapple them.
Let me double check. Let's see. Opportunity attack. 5e. Let's see. Your turn, bonus actions, other turn, reactions. Sorry, 1 second. Not. Okay, that's not helpful. I didn't show any of it. Hold on. Attacks of opportunity. Let's see. That's forum page. Sorry, let's. Hold on, 1 second. Go old school. I'm going to do.
It says you use your reaction to make one melee attack against the provoking creature.
That.
Doesn't say weapon, but it does say melee attack.
Okay. I'll allow it then. So, roll a strength check, please.
I will use my inspiration.
All right, go ahead. Awesome. From a 4 to a 20. And let's see. It rolled a 21.
Damn it.
Damn it.
It breaks free. So, but yeah, that was your reaction. And let me just roll something behind the scenes. Okay. All right, that will do it. Let's go then next to Chance. What are you doing?
There's not much I can do, so I will move to this side of the guy, so I'm at least giving Erlon flanking.
All right.
And ooh, viciously mock the guy in front of me.
Awesome. What do you say to him?
You're dumb.
You suck. Awesome. All right, perfect. So wisdom save. It has that. 14. What's your spell save?
15.
15. So it fails. So roll your damage. It has disadvantage on its next attack because of the vicious, or yeah, I believe it's a disadvantage on the first attack.
Yeah.
Like psychic. Awesome. All right. That is the end. Anything else for you, Chance?
my yeah.
All right.
That's my thing.
Gotcha. All right, it is the main's turns. 5, 10, 15. This one's going to go after Zanny and do a claw attack. I'm assuming a 14 misses you, Zanny.
Leave Zanny alone.
I regret to inform everybody at this table, but a 14 hits me.
All
It
right.
does. Yeah,
My AC
13
is
there.
13.
Yeah. So you take 7 slashing damage as it claws at your face for it. This creature
Get
that
the
may have been a
fuck off
gnome.
me!
This one's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and it's gonna attack M. Let's see, another attack. 18 to hit M, which I believe does, so 7 slashing also at you as it slashes your knees. This one is incapacitated until the end of its turn, and then it wakes up and just screams and screeches at you, Alice. All right, round 4. Callie, you're up.
All right. I've had enough of this guy. I'm trying to pick bits of the main off of Alice, and she just spends
You're approaching Alice.
well, I mean, yeah, at this point, she's just apologizing, saying that she's got a little bit of mane on her and kind of trying to point out
You do
where the gunk is.
Yeah, you do see that already it's dripping, but it's starting to sizzle as it's evaporating, disintegrating. Not doing damage, but it is on its own going away.
That's good. And then oh, you're up, and she's just gonna go ahead and bust a cap at him.
Awesome. All right, roll your attack.
She's gonna go ahead and spend a grit point, her last grit. Let's see. She'll spend that. She'll go ahead and do a violent shot. Let's see what this does. This is gonna probably bite her in the butt.
All right, bite the butt. Let's see. 16 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, so I get to roll an additional die of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Bite the butt. DM's 23. All right, 16 points of damage, and it goes to bland.
Okay,
Dead.
plus an additional 2.
Perfect.
And she's still trying to clean Alice off, or direct her where she can clean off. You know, it was kind of one of those things where she wasn't even thinking about it. She's like, "Oh, you're up," shot him, and then went back to Alice.
Yep. Awesome. All right, the Mind Whisperer is gone. It is now the Malison's turns. This one's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and shoot at. Yeah, right now, M, you're the target this moment. So it's gonna take 2 shots with its longbow. And does a 16 and 2 16s hit, I assume. Wait. Yeah, your AC is 15. So that's 8 plus 3 is 11, and then 8 plus 7, 15 points of damage to you, M. As now you have 2 arrows in your chest. Right.
Sorry, how much damage?
11 on the first hit, and then 15 on the second. All right. Then the other one, let's see. I'm gonna roll to see if it's going after Chance or Big Red. Odd is Chance, even is Big Red. Even is Big Red. All right, it is gonna smack. Let's see.
Don't worry, I like to taste my own blood.
And disadvantage on that first one.
And disadvantage on the first one, so
Ooh, you're right.
that's a 10, so that misses. And then its second attack is going to be straight. 18, does an 18 hit you?
It does, barely.
Okay, so that's 7 piercing, which is reduced to half.
Okay.
That's going to be 4 points, but you do get the poison, and you're not resistance against poison, so that's 7 poison. So 7 plus 4 is 11 total.
So I have an advantage against poison.
Yeah, but you're not resistant against
Oh,
poison.
resistant wise, I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yep,
So how much poison is it?
7.
7. Okay.
Yep, so you take the full 7, but the other slashing damage is reduced, so the
Halved.
total is 11.
Yeah.
Yep,
Gotcha. Perfect.
that's up. You dodged the first one because it was vicious mock by saying you suck, so it sucked its first attack, but then it shook it off like Taylor Swift and then attacked the second.
Oh, God.
There we go. All
Still
right, Big
sucks.
Red, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it back. We gotta kill how many left still? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go into rage now.
All right, you rage again and do frenzy as well.
Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, I just want to kill shit. Let's go.
Okay, you'll suffer another point of exhaustion after this fight. So,
I
all
know.
right, you attack. You have your frenzy, and go ahead, roll your first attack. Well, I think you're only attack this round, so
It's a nat 20.
that's a nat 20.
Jeez.
All you
It's gonna be
guys.
a lot of damage.
Yeah, go ahead, roll the damage.
Oh, not good for that one, but at least I get the other one. I don't know what the
6
D&D
damage,
Beyond's doing.
but you do have it's a crit, so that's 12 automatically. So that's total is 18.
18. Okay.
Smack into it with your Sky Axe.
Okay.
All right.
And then how's it looking, by the way?
It's looking like half.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Alice, you're up. You can already start to see it starting to disintegrate off of your clothes. Not fast enough for your preference, but it is
Yeah, no,
disintegrating.
it's the principle of the matter. Right, and he's dead now, so.
Well, then you don't
Alice,
know if it was a female or male small folk or gnome in its previous life.
she doesn't care. Only a man could stink that bad.
Wow.
She's now furious, by the way, so she's storming in here like a little mad woman. Really hate that most of my spells are 30 feet, though. We're really not thriving at the moment. We're just gonna do another little dissonant whispers on this guy that's getting double teamed by the red boys.
That has so many connotations to it.
It's a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Let's roll wisdom. Does advantage because magic resistance. And that's a nat 20.
This guy. Oh.
You do the.
Oh.
Well, you can't even do the violin because you broke a lot of the bowstrings.
Oh,
So,
I broke a few of them. Like, if Charlie Daniels can still do the middle part of Devil Went Down to Georgia with a very frayed and mostly broken bow, I can make some music come out of this bad boy. All right. For her bonus action,
well,
she's
Dissonant Whisper does still do some psychic damage, so that's 9. So reduced because it's saved, so it's going to be 5 psychic damage. All right. And what is your? That was your action. What's your bonus?
She's gonna give her bonus action to Erlan and say, Erlan, I don't care how you do it. Aren't you really good at splitting people in half? Just do that! And give him a bardic inspiration.
There we go. Perfect. All right, we go to Lance. Lance, you are currently buried under unknown amount of sand. Do you
Do I
start
know
trying
which
to?
direction is up?
Yes, you do.
Perfect. I am going to just Misty Step up 30
I believe
feet.
with Misty Step, you do need to see where you're going.
Lies. Slander.
That one I do know. Misty Step 5e.
You're right.
That you can see. Unoccupied space that you can see. So, do you start?
Fine. I will start climbing out.
All right. Roll an athletics check.
I already used all my strength stuff earlier.
You're pushing and climbing, but you're not quite there yet. All right. Anything for bonus?
I wanted the Misty Step, but you said no, so no.
Okay, I can make you do it, but then you just waste the spell slot. All right. Let's go M.
All right. Well, technically, I was concentrating on a spell, but the concentration checks don't matter because I'm dropping it anyway.
Okay.
It was Pass Without a Trace that I
Gotcha.
was still technically concentrating on. But how hurt do these things in front of me and Zanny look? I
They
should
look
ask at least.
not really hurt. They haven't taken many hits, and the few fire things they've gotten have been reduced.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to use my second third level spell slot to cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
So I just kind of burst with sunlight a little bit, and there's just kind of like an aura of sunlight around me.
Nice.
And I'm also going to use my bonus action to use the aura.
Alright.
So as the aura kind of forms
I love
around
everyone's
me.
commentary. Just what, that praise the sun? Is that what it's from Dark Souls? Yes.
But as this kind of little sun aura forms around me, the light starts to glow around Zanny a little bit more, and Zanny, you are going to heal for let's see. Is this going to actually type it out? Huh. 7 hit points.
7 hit points. But with Aura Vitality, doesn't it also or no, that is it. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, auras I can heal as a bonus action every turn now.
Awesome. All right. Sounds good. Perfect. That is a solid turn. Dr. Zanny, you're up. You have a mane in front of you, screaming and screeching at you.
Yeah. I want to take the shot at the one between Chance and Red because I just want to get rid of it. But then this thing comes running up to me, and I'm just like, "Oh, fuck off!" And I'm gonna use my weapon swap.
All right.
And I'm gonna drop patience. I'm gonna go to short sword and dagger, and I'm just gonna 2-weapon fight this guy.
All right. 2-weapon. Go ahead. Roll your attacks.
Because I would want to normally do a spell, but I do want to actually try to get. Oh wait, you know what? It's not going to provoke any opportunity attacks. I'm going to move first.
All right.
And I'm going to put myself in flanking.
Okay.
Alrighty. Come on, short sword. Hell yes.
That's natural 20. So go ahead. All the nat 20s. So
He just
let's
deleted
do some math.
so it's 9 plus another 16. Or not 16, 12.
16,
Sorry, 9 plus 12.
9 plus 12, which is 21.
So it'd be 21 points of damage.
How do you kill this main?
I just it's just been screaming and clawing at me, and I do like the Three Musketeers thing where I'm just like, nah, and right through his throat. Shut the fuck up.
Yep, and it just as it
I
collapses.
said shut the, and I just shove it into the ground as it's gurgling. I said shut the fuck up. And then bonus action, I will just since I'm not in melee. Actually, no, I'll just go ahead. I've still got the movement. Thank you, Longstrider. Thank you, Chance. Fucking Longstrider is amazing. I'm gonna close over here because I still have the movement left over to do that now, and flank with M to do an offhand attack.
Okay, roll your attack. 22 hits. Roll damage. No sneak this time though, because you.
Yeah,
did the
no
sneak
sneak,
last.
and we're gonna take 2 off whatever this roll is as well, because offhand attack. I'm not a dual wielder, so offhand attack's just gonna be straight dice roll.
Okay, so -2.
It's literally just 1 point of damage.
So wait, one. Oh yeah, 1 point of
Yeah,
damage.
no
you
sneak,
nick
and
it
then minus
in the
12
back.
piercing.
Yeah, you just nick it in the back.
Still, just
All right.
it's just because my dagger is literally my scalpel, so I'm just stabbing it in the back with a scalpel.
Awesome. All right. Out of the sand explodes the abomination right behind him. And it's going to immediately, as he's shining with the light, it's going to immediately slam 2 scimitar attacks at M. Roll a d4. Went that way. So let's.
It chooses not to.
It will.
It realizes the error of its ways.
1, 2.
It's like, oh dang, the sun. I never
That's
thought
a
about it
crit.
that way.
So,
Jesus.
yeah, the first is, so that's 12 plus 10, 22 plus 4, 26 points of damage to you, M, on the first strike.
How much?
26. Then the second strike, it and well, no, those are, first was the 27, which was the crit. And then
Oh, wait, that was a crit?
Well, the 26 brings me to 0. I'm down.
Wait, was there was a crit?
yeah, I said there's a crit.
I missed that. I headphones were going in and out. Can I still reverb that?
Sure, yeah. What do you say to distract it as it's about to wham M?
Nobody's dying today.
There you go. So it's not gonna die. But yeah, no worries. So reroll the first attack. 24 to hit still, so not a crit. That's good. 16 slashing damage to you, M.
Well, now I'm not dead.
And then that's its first attack. Second attack. 22 to hit, 12 damage.
And now I'm dead.
And then it's going to make its third constrict attack against you, which you're prone, so it has advantage. And yeah, it is a melee attack, so it wraps around you and starts crushing your bones. You fail 2 death saves for it, and you are currently enwrapped in it.
What? No.
All right, Chance, you're up.
I just want to point out that the look on the faces of the people who haven't done this with Gassan before was priceless there. Me and Tim are just sitting there like, yeah, this always happens.
What?
John
this
and
is
Lumi
normal.
were
This
just
is
like,
normal. This is normal.
It's
This is
not
fun.
bad combat. It's fair. It's fine.
This is fun.
All right. Go
Um,
ahead, Chance.
All right, I'm gonna risk attack of opportunity.
All right, the Malison will attack you with its scimitar. So let's see. Does a 13 hits, right? That's your
Yeah.
AC. So that's 4 slashing, 3 poison. So 7 total.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Fine-ish. All right, and I'm gonna go over here, and I am going to second level cure wounds.
All right. You are able to cast the Cure Wounds, and you heal M up 9 hit points. He wakes up in a daze, and he's being crushed, but he is no longer on death saves. All right. Oh, by the way, M, when you fall unconscious, does Blazer go away?
I think he would technically, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put him in the chant later. Cool. But you're 9 hit points and awake. And Chance, anything else you want to do on your turn?
Probably. I don't know who needs it. So, no, I'll just hold on to my.
All right. It is now the main's turns. It who's it gonna attack? Let me roll on the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's an idiot. It's just gonna turn around and attack you, Zanny. And that is one claw attack. 16 to hit, doing 4 clawing damage. As it just it claws and slashes, leaving trails of blood on your cheek. All right. That's another round. Calliope, you're up.
Can I do bonus action, move action, and attack in that order?
The action, wait, bonus, yes, movement, or bonus, yes, action to attack? Or are you saying
Bonus, do I need to do bonus and move and attack?
Yeah, you can do them in any order. So you could do
Okay.
attack, you could do your action, your bonus, and your movement.
Okay.
But an attack is an action. That's what was getting a little thrown off.
Gotcha. So she needs to reload.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action.
Correct. Yep.
So she reloads, and
now you have 6 bullets again. Great.
Yep. So, and I've been marking off the ammunition, not cheating.
Yep.
Can she see any available targets?
Yep, this close, and with everyone screaming blood and everything, you can. Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead. Who looks the one on Erlon? How does he look compared to the big guy with the scimitar?
They look the one on Erlon looks like near half. The one next to M looks hurt, but it's definitely has hit points.
Now, one last question for taking out the guy that I took out before. At your discretion, I can get a grit point back if he was dangerous enough. Would you consider him dangerous enough to get a grit point back? Fair.
No,
Okay.
It's a CR 1/4.
Then totally agree. So Callie's going to go ahead and fire at the one on Erlon, just trying to get him off of Erlon so that Erlon can go help with Scimitar guy.
All right, fire away against the Malison.
Damn.
12 is its AC, so you do hit.
Fuck.
14 points of damage. Nice.
Okay.
Still standing though.
Okay, we'll take it.
Perfect.
And she's done.
Awesome. All right. It is the Malison's turn, so this one is going to attack red. 2 attacks. There's the second one. All right. 18 to hit you, Big Red. I believe it does. So that's 8 plus 8, which is reduced to 4, and then 7 poison. So that's 11 total. Second one was an 8. It rolled on the die, so it misses. Or 8 total, so it missed. So you just take 11 damage this round. All right. The other one is going to shoot the doctor in the back, because that seems to be working a lot. Let's see. Longbow 1, longbow 2. First attack missed with 7. Second attack is a 21, so that's 11 damage total. So, and it is going to start moving rapidly. This is a longbow, by the way. It has a long reach for it. So it's now starting to snipe and get further and further back.
I don't know, Gassan. Those trees look like they're in the way. Same.
Right where Zanny is? Not really. Speaking of which, Big Red, you're up. You can chop down trees if you want to spend an action.
We're gonna attack the crap out of this thing.
All right, go ahead. Swing away.
We are frenzying it. Come on, please.
17 hits. Roll damage.
Did that go through? That didn't go through. There it goes.
Did not. Let's see. That's 12 points of damage. Cleave its head off.
Okay.
And you still have your bonus because you're a frenzy, so you can make an attack with your bonus action.
Am I able to move first to the big one and attack? Yeah.
You can.
All right, we're gonna do that then. It's time to go in. Oops, wrong thing. He's close enough. So yeah, we're gonna take a stab at him as well.
All right. Roll your attack.
Oh my god, worse.
That misses, unfortunately.
Can I use my bardic inspiration on that one?
I think you already didn't you already use your bardic on
No,
the.
Alice gave me a new one.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's a D4, correct?
D6.
D8.
D6.
Alice is
D8.
a D8, I believe.
Sorry.
I'm
Damn.
a level 5
D8.
bard.
Ooh,
It
girl.
went up this level.
It's okay, cause look at that.
That's an 8. All right, roll damage.
Nice. Come on, fucking A.
8 damage. Nice. All right.
That was my bonus action. All right, yeah,
Your attack,
I'm
movement.
done for.
All right. Alice, you're up.
Yeah. So Alice is really at this point just furious at the fact that she's dirty, and she's furious at the fact that she likely will not get to see her husband on time. So she pulls her rapier. She's not going to make it to this person on time, but Alice now has a sword in her hands, and she's marching this direction. She has got all like this just angry blood bounding in her ears at this point, but she's going to use her last bardic inspiration to get a story.
All right. So get the story.
Let's see. A 2. Oh, is this the one I think it is? Oh, this is the one I was hoping for. Yes, I have to make a melee spell attack, but I'm too far away.
Awesome.
Attack the dead body next to you.
I'm so mad. I was hoping it would be this one. That's why I got my sword out. But
All right.
Erlon killed the guy.
Stab Erlon. Stab Erlon.
So
I'm the one that's dead. Who cares?
no, I'm
No
not.
worries.
She's gonna.
Barbarian.
She's gonna bane these two guys right here.
Hell yeah.
All right. Do you get to pick, or is it like an area?
No, I get to choose.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. It's
So-
charisma.
Charisma.
16. If they're charismatic, Gassan, we're gonna have words.
They are.
Since when have you met? Well, okay, no, that makes sense. They're a snake. The other guy shouldn't be the little fat guy.
They're charismatic.
The main is not,
No.
but the other one is. So the main does suffer it. The other one passed.
Okay,
So-
well, I'm going to silvery barbs that.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
gonna go. No. Listen to
You
me.
and you and Chance
Listen
are
to me.
You and Chance are just burning through all your spells with silvery barbs. I'm
It's
like,
only a level 1 spell.
Let's see. Let me re-roll that. That's a natural 20. So.
Okay, well,
no.
this guy can suck Alice's left nut.
Jesus.
All right.
She's coming for his booty. I know he probably doesn't have one because it's all snake tail, but if you guys don't kill him this round, she's gonna stab him.
I mean, he is a snake. He probably has 2 dicks.
There you
I'm just kidding, guys. Leave him alive. Leave him alive.
go. Just kidding. All right, Lance. Roll one more athletics check. You break free without your action, and you are now on the surface of the sand. You can see things, and you still have your action, but you can't. You're gonna use all your movement just to get there. So it's like you're.
Still have my action.
Yes, like I'm giving you your action.
Okay. Perfect. That
You're like
bastard.
spitting sand, and you're just like.
Yeah, perfect. Magic missile at 2nd level at the big bastard.
All right, you point your finger, magic missile. Roll your damage.
It's what, 5?
What level are you casting at?
2nd.
Second, four darts.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How do you want to kill it?
Lance just stands up and spits sands and just screams "fuck you" as loud as possible.
And then casts the arcane magic, and then 4 darts zip
Like
forward.
each word is just like they're shaped like letters as they're coming off his finger. It's just F-U-C-K.
There's a little bit of it, and then the darts just hit it in its head, breaking.
I want it
through
etched
its
across
skull.
his forehead when he falls
No,
down.
it's
Just fuck.
It just blasts through its head, and it collapses, releasing M. from the constriction. Awesome. All right. And with that, that was your movement. You're still kind of like stuck, like at the shoulder or at the arm level in the sand. We'll see if you can crawl the rest of it out for it. M, you are released. You are prone on the ground.
I'll stand up. And I don't know if you saw in chat, but I did look it up, and Blazer would still actually be in his wildfire form for an hour or until I die, not until I'm unconscious. I haven't died.
Okay, gotcha. So put him right back where he was.
And to answer Zanny's question in chat, I have 9 hit points after being healed for 9 hit points. All right. So, first things first, bonus action. I'm going to, oh, shit. Sorry, 1 second. This is actually, well, actually, if I have Blazer go up here. No, damn, you guys are all within 10 feet of my escape plan here.
Right. So what you doing?
Shit. All right. So my action, I'm going to cast, sorry, I keep trying to use my laptop, but for some reason my laptop is super laggy. So let me pull my phone back up. I'm gonna cast Primal Savagery and just take a
Okay.
chomp on this little chunky demon.
You're gonna bite a demon. Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna bite my enemy. My enemy happens to be a demon.
Go ahead.
I don't
That's
listen.
fine.
Everyone can be bitten, all right? I don't discriminate.
Everyone can be bitten. I don't discriminate. All right, go ahead. Roll an attack.
Do I get advantage because of
Flanking.
Zanny?
Yep.
Good, because I went from a 2 on a die to a 16 on a die for a 24 to hit.
24 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, fuck. They're probably going to be immune to this. So it's 19. Is that poison or acid? Acid.
Acid. Okay, it is not immune to acid nor resistant. So how
I
many
thought
damage?
I thought that said poison at first. That's why I was nervous, but it's acid. And it was 19.
19. You bite into it and rip its throat out, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As it is collapsing and dying.
Whoop. 6.
You vomit profusely. Roll a d4.
4.
You vomit profusely into the oasis.
That's fine.
And
It's
you are
poisoned
just
again.
vomiting as this demonic flesh, even getting close to your digestive system, has this horrid negative reaction to you. But the demon's dead. I just imagine Chance is like there. She just healed him. He bites and then rips the flesh and just like has it like. And for a moment, Chance thinks he's gonna throw up on her. Instead, pukes.
I thought that's what you were about to say when I rolled
If you
the
rolled a
4.
three, that's what would have happened. Awesome. I'm assuming anything else you want to do as you're puking your guts out. I think you still have a bonus action, unless the primal
Yeah,
savage was your
and
bonus.
no, that was my action, and I have my
Okay.
movement too. I'm going to move over here. Blazer is going to use his movement to move over here. It's already is right there. And my bonus action will be another flame seed.
All right. Roll your flame seed attack against it. 26 hits, doing 3 fire damage. Awesome. All right. Zanny, you are up. I see everyone's lines pointed directly at it.
Yeah, this guy that's been peppering me in the back.
And front, you have like 6 arrows at this
Yeah,
moment.
I have so many arrows sticking out of me. Hang on.
It's like you're a porcupine at this moment.
Yeah, 65. What's my short range? 30. So, I'm actually just gonna stay where I'm at.
Alright.
I take a moment. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving the Oasis. I'm making sure, even though I see that it's doing its thing, I'm still trying to keep mindful to make sure that the water doesn't get like poisoned. So I'm going to just stay
You see that
here.
there's vomit on the surface from where M vomited.
Yeah, the antitoxin's still doing its thing. It'll be it'll be okay for now. I'm just gonna turn my gun. Actually, you know what? No, I'm done with this asshole. He's been shooting the shit out of me. I don't even use my gun. I actually fucking hold my hands out and cast the goddamn spell. I blast him with Eldritch Blast.
Alright, roll your attacks.
That is the first one.
12 hits, that is its AC. 14 hits. Roll 2
All right,
damage.
yeah, don't roll a 1 territory then. That is not. That's poison needle for the second shot. Sorry, that's the wrong damage. Let me just roll Eldritch Blast again. 5 damage, not 12.
Cool. All right. That is your action. And you're staying there, so.
Yeah, I don't have. You know what? No, I do have a bonus action. I'm a fucking. You know how long it's been since I played a fucking rogue? It's been almost 20 years since I played a rogue. I'm fucking going to use my movement, and I'm going to run in behind Red, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cunning action hide. I'm going to straight up dip from this shit. Fuck this.
Go ahead, roll a stealth check. 9.
Fuck it, I don't care. I'm out.
You're hiding.
You think you're hidden?
I think I'm hidden. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm mostly just using Red for cover. I'm just like,
you're hiding behind me. Of course, you're not fully hidden.
Yeah, you're the same height as me. Please, this fucking hurts. Please pull some of these out of me.
Yeah. Oh God.
Let's go to Chance. What's Chance doing?
I walk out of the oasis, so I get a better view of this guy, and then I'll just yell at him and vicious mockery.
All right, what are you yelling at him?
I don't know.
You gotta have something if you're gonna mock him.
I don't have to. She has to.
But what does she say?
I'm not her, okay? Fucking asshole, okay? I'm not feeling creative right now, okay?
All right. Let's see. So, yeah, it saves. So, all right. Anything else for you, Chance?
No.
All right. Mains are all dead. Calliope, you're up.
All right, there's one still up.
Yep.
I think it's. Hang on, I need to measure.
It is currently 130 feet away from you.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and move up a little bit and see if I can take him out.
All right.
Am I within 120?
Yep, you're at 110 from there.
Okay. All right. Wish me luck.
16 hits. Roll damage. 16 damage. Nice. All right. That's the end of your turn.
I'm just looking. Yes, sir.
All right. It is the Malison's turn. It's going to start running 15, 20, 25, 30. It is, yeah, like, wait, 10, 20, 30. There you go. And as it's running, it's going to turn and shoot twice. Let's see. Uh, 23 to hit Chance, and that's 7 piercing, 10 poison. And then the second one is
I'm
gonna
unconscious.
go. What was that?
I'm unconscious.
Oh, you're unconscious. Okay. And then the second one is aimed at M. Keeps. Let's see. Does 16 hits M? So that is 5 piercing and 11 poison. So that's total of 16 damage to M.
No, I'm back down.
Okay. Both get arrows and both flop. All right. And it's still running and just turning, shooting twice and running. Big Red, you're up.
I hate that it's my turn right after that.
Yep.
All right, give me a second. Yeah, I'm sure. Is it's a bonus action to Misty Step, correct?
Yep.
Okay. In the process of just thinking about what Geith told me and what he gave me, I'm going to Misty Step over to Chance.
Awesome.
And then I will try to stabilize her then.
All right, roll a medicine check.
Fuck, that's gonna be fun. I don't have any. I don't have anything. All right, medicine check. Let's see, please. Be good to me. Nope, not that good.
Nope. You are right now working on it, but you're not sure how to treat with like all the poison and the piercing damage. Like you're like, wait, if I pull it out, isn't that gonna cause more damage? You're second guessing yourself, not sure how to treat it.
Okay.
But you got there, you tried to figure it out. You still have your movement if you want to do anything else. Or just stick around next to her.
Fuck. Hold on a second. He's so far. What a jerk.
What a jerk for trying to save his own life.
He's just running.
I just want to be the shield for you guys. I'm gonna fuck it. Yeah, I will. I still have all my movement, correct?
Yep.
So technically I have 40 with what she gave me.
Well, long strider is not concentration. So yeah.
Nope, it's not concentration.
No, it's not. Yeah.
So you're good. You have 40.
All right, 40
Actually,
movement.
wait. Your original movement speed was 35 plus 10.
Oh, okay, so it's 45 then.
Yep.
And then I could dash, and that'll put me.
Well, your action was the medicine check.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shit.
So you can get here, essentially.
Oh my god, I don't want to leave Chance. I'm fucking raging still, aren't I? Though.
You're about to drop it.
As you're
did not
as you're
attack.
like trying to deal with her, I'm like yelling at you. I fucking got her. Go.
Okay, then I will go. So that should put me around there, I believe. Let me make sure. Okay.
End of your turn, your rage drops because you were not attacked nor had attacked.
Yeah.
And now your movement speed is halved because you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Alice, you are up.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. So
You were charging this creature, this
she's gonna
abomination. Then
She's gonna stab it anyway.
Yeah.
She's gonna walk by it, like up to beside Zanny. She's gonna look at Zanny and shrug and just stab it.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And anything else you want to do for anything?
No, I really, 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 really got nothing, Gassan.
Sorry.
I have about 30 feet of range on all of my spells. We're really looking for that spell sniper feat someday.
Yep. All right, Lance. Do you crawl out of the sand?
Yeah.
Then you get prone. You're got off prone, so you have 15 feet of movement.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk there, and oh, it doesn't matter. I still have the range. Oh no! Wait, hold on. From there. Shit. It's just one square too far away. Um. Fine. I'll distance spell magic missile.
There you go. 240 feet. Go ahead. Roll your damage. 3, 5, 2. That is a total of 10. It zips about and his head goes pop.
Thank God.
Lance like he like seems annoyed because that's not what he wanted to do, but he knew it was just a little too far away.
All right. With that being said, we are out of combat. What is everyone doing immediately after combat ends?
Immediately blowing my Pearl of Power, bonus action, healing dart, chance.
Okay. Chance, you are brought back. M, make a death save for me, please.
That's a 16.
That's one success.
Bam, bam,
As
bam.
soon as I'm
Giselle
conscious,
got me.
Yeah.
I can get him.
All right. And would you cast a healing word? Or
Ye-
cure
I
word?
uh,
have
yeah.
no.
So go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, do you have more than one? 'Cause I was
No,
gonna
I've
get-
only got. That's all I've got left. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna crawl over
All right.
to M and give him a second level cure wound.
15 healing to M, and M is awake and alive.
How many points? Oh, 10. Okay.
Yep. All of you regroup.
Thank
You
you.
look at the lake or the oasis, and the poison has been neutralized. The oasis is safe. The serpentkin have been defeated. And doing a preliminary search around, you do find that there is a small cache of potions that the serpentkin had. I'll post what those are in the Discord, but officially you are able to get a dust of sneezing and choking, potion of healing, potion of greater healing, and a potion of fire resistance.
Yes.
Nice.
So I'll put that
Okay,
in
Callie,
Discord.
it worked.
Lance is taking all his clothes off, all of them,
What?
in the shade.
No.
Wow.
No.
Whatever.
No.
What?
Whatever.
What kind of
Whatever.
timing is this?
Sand everywhere.
He asks for privacy, and he uses one of the tarps that were
No,
being
he
used.
doesn't. He's just
Nope.
stripping
I was about to
himself
say I
and
didn't
throwing
hear him
sand
say
everywhere.
anything.
Yeah,
about
there was no
privacy.
request for privacy.
Lance is just muttering stupid sand. It gets in you. He's doing the Anakin Skywalker thing.
Alice is
Why does
gonna
everyone hate sand?
Alice is gonna ask Zanny, would it be bad for her to swim in the oasis?
I would not recommend at least for another 10, maybe 20 minutes. Let it do its work first. Don't
And
drink the water. Don't get in the water.
Zanny, why would you even doubt that was going to work?
I just, no, I didn't. I had no doubt. It was more, I had a doubt I would stay conscious until I could do it.
And you do
Nah,
notice Big
see.
Red walking slowly because he has the 2-level exhaustions. But you
So-
Come here, Red. There's a spot for you, babe. Come on, right here.
you all
I
take
feel
a
like
good-
we should all go again. Let's do this again. I'm feeling great.
Fuck.
No, I think
Oh,
it's I think
Calliope.
it's time to go home now. Is everybody? I mean, we just the
Yeah,
horses
it
are right
is.
over there.
It is 1 hour or 2 hours after dawn, so it's like 8. You guys can-
Perfect. We have a whole day to travel ahead of us.
Alice, I
Can
know
we-
you're in a rush, but I'm
Yeah,
super tired
Can
after
we
that.
take an hour first? Just a fucking hour.
I need a little bit
What
more
the
than
hell
that.
is? We're,
Also,
we're,
we have like
we're
4
young.
days before he gets back.
No.
I one fucking ow. 2
Hold on.
ow.
There's a difference. There's a difference. He will be there in 4 days. I don't want to be traveling on the 4th day.
I have more arrows than
it's-
hours. Get it out of my back.
It's
Red.
DM. You said it was like a Monday, right? It's
I
first
got
day,
it.
Yeah, it's 6th
and he's not going to
day.
be there till 5th day. We got plenty of time. It took us 2.5 days to get here. We can be back in 3.
But there's silver. We have money. Do you know what I can do with money?
Yes, I could buy a new dress for the opera.
And I will say, let's end it there.
Did
Oh.
you dump out my bag to get the kids out or the
Mhm.
The
I'll
kids.
go.
The
We're not
kids.
kids, damn it.
I think she
It's
said
okay.
200
kids.
years old. I'll take kids.
I did that right
think she said
over there.
tits, not kids.
Yeah.
Um,
Kids with a Z, not actual kids.
Kids with a Z. We're edgy.
and
I'll just be over here finding my stuff that's buried in the sand.
I will assist with that.
all of you all start doing it, and I would assume you guys are starting to like rest and for short rest, and we'll pick up after the short rest. And
I will Song of Rest us when we short rest.
okay, so everyone will be able to do some more healing for it, and we'll pick up from there on the trip back. So
Can we get double songs? Double
I-
dice?
Does
you know
it
what? I'm
both
gonna allow
work?
it. I'm gonna allow it.
It's
Multi-bard.
okay. I'm tired. Perfect. Thank God.
Multi-bard. I'll take a D8 and a D6.
So it is. I'm gonna cap it at 2. So if you get a third bard in the party, no, I'm not gonna allow like a symphony of all of you all.
well, no,
Everybody
If I get
takes
a
a
third
level of
bard in the
bard.
party, I'm going to the Sunwell.
Symphony is
Oh,
so
no,
early.
But-
no, I'm not
But
multi-classing.
Bard is the best class. Everyone should have 1 level of Bard.
All right, y'all. This was fun. Sorry we went a little over. My apologies, but it was combat. It happens.
Good fight.
I'm going
It
to
was a good
sleep.
fight. Go to sleep. I know, especially you were traveling. We'll pick up next time with leaving the Oasis and returning back to civilization if you make it there.
That's key. I'm going to
Bruce.
sleep tonight.
All right, y'all. Take care.
Later.
And I'll see you next time.
Night game.
Right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.